Better against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that, spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas, think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past and the pettiness. A reflection of the emptiness, hilarious. You think you're worth my time, you're delirious, mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some honestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable.
Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
All right. We in it to win it, boys. What do we got? What do we got today? What is this? Oh, it's a little firefighter. Oh man, get it! Yo, you may think it's crazy for a firefighter to be doing all that, but you would be surprised. You would be surprised. How's it going, Dodge? You doing all right today, man? Yo, I'm gonna have to play this little game. That's right, the fire demon, boy. Oh. Yo, I can honestly say I don't think I've ever seen green fire before. Usually that's a product of some kind of chemical or a metal burning. Specific, like it has to be a very specific metal if I'm not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken, I think magnesium, I think that burns blue, I think, or purple. No, actually I think it's white. I think the flame is white. It's been so long. Damn, bro's up in the tree line too? That's pretty cool. That's actually really cool. I love the idea behind that. Yeah, I might end up having to play that game, huh? Ooh. Oh, I've seen this trailer. I'm actually really excited for that to come out. Hold on. I don't know when it's coming out. It should be soon, though, isn't it? If it isn't already out. IGN. Blade. ZERO. Oh. This one? I think it's this one right here. Yeah. This is that same game with all the, oh man, it's so hard for me to explain. From what I understand, the way this game is played, it's not like your standard Dark Souls style game. There's actually like mechanics in it that make it like more detailed than that. It's not just like a get big weapon, cause big damage thing. You have to like actually like learn the boss mechanics to a T. It's like a whole new kind of system.
No one goes near that place, at least not anymore. But you, like darkness.
No, this game looks like it's gonna be really good. I got your video pulled up further on down the line. When we're done with this, we're gonna pull that up because we always do the gaming segment at the beginning.
You never break so easily. But why did you come back?
The Order's blades are coming.
From what I understand, this game's hard, but it looks so good.
They failed once, but they won't fail again.
Oh! He parried that. Wait a minute, he parried that. Parry. Oh! 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 Bro, I can tell by looking at this game is meant for my demographic. Yo, look at that boss. Oh, man.
Please, take it. Save our people. The girl's nothing but a shell now. She'll never be the same.
You broke my blade. But we broke your spirit.
That guy looks fucking annoying to fight. He looks like one of those enemies that are gonna make a move and you're gonna think that he's doing one thing and then he does something else.
Phantom is movement, striking from where none expect.
Oh!
Blade is breath, with channel.
Oh, he caught it! He caught the weapon! He caught a red? Nuh-uh. That was a red attack!
Is breath.
He just caught that shit!
Into steel, turning any blade into a divine weapon.
The guy had fire and the dude was like, water gun. Yo!
When Phantom and Blade unite, no enemy stands.
Bro, the weapons in this game. That's so sick. Right?
Who are you?
Oh. Sephiroth? I'm kidding. Yeah, I'm actually very excited. Oh, they've got a release date now, 9/9 this year. Hell yeah. Here we go. Oh, wait, that's not gameplay. I hate to say this, but they might end up fucking up 007. They said, oh, it's Chase. How's it going, Chase? Man, it's been a hot minute since we've seen you. Where's my Discord? Now I gotta dig for Discord. Damn it, Discord. Bro, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whenever I type in Discord, it shouldn't be the 6th thing from the top. How come it is that every time I look up Discord, and there's always one more thing that's keeping it from being at the top? That's so crazy. Oh, what the hell's going on? Whoa, that's weird. Oh, there it goes. That was weird. Ooh, what the hell? Daily dose of internet.
These are the craziest police encounters ever.
Oh, I know this guy. I've actually seen a lot of people react to this guy. I was wondering what his channel name was. Let me see. I've actually been meaning to find him. I think XQC watches him, and if I'm not mistaken, I believe Queso does too a little bit. I'm tripping. Hold on. YouTube. Oh, here we go. Hold on. I want to see that. It's gonna be for later. It's gonna be for later. That's a good one. That history, man. Speed been killing it out there. Here we go. Is that an alligator? Why does that guy have an alligator?
These are the craziest.
There we go. Okay, let's finish up Ijin, and then we can move on. Where is Cross Current? Right here. Move that over. Keep going. Where's that new video at? What the hell? Where's it at? Yo, I just put the video up. Where'd it go? Close that. There it is. So yours will be 3. This game looks kind of cool. Apparently, it's an already established studio.
Previously on Romeo is a Dead Man. Allow me to explain. It's gonna get a bit long, so bear with me now. Romeo Stargazer, a sheriff's deputy living in a quiet little town, is the hero of our story. He finds Juliet, a woman who's lost her memory, lying in the road. Despite her super dodgy name, it's love at first sight for Romeo. They meet up in a diner every night as their love grows. Eventually, Juliet persuades him to elope with her, and Romeo decides to leave town. Convenient words like fate sway him just a little too easily. What a simple-minded boy.
This game looks dumb, right? Okay. The premise of it is, oh yeah, but it reminds me of Lollipop Chainsaw. And if you know what Lollipop Chainsaw is, you know, if you know, you know.
Good is gonna come out of messing with a woman you found lying in the road. But then, on the day they were set to elope, it wasn't Juliet who showed up at Romeo's house, but a white devil. The white devil attacks Romeo, tearing him to pieces and leaving him to die. Using the hyper-technology of genius scientist slash Romeo's grandfather, Professor Benjamin, Romeo's life is saved. That's right, he becomes a dead man who lives. Romeo was reborn as Dead Man. Well, let's just start the game from here.
Hold on, where is... There's actually, like, gameplay to this. Where's it at? Oh, come on, where the hell is it? Right here.
Grandpa? This dude is fucked up.
You can't always describe Koichi Suda and Grasshopper manufacturers.
It just says it.
But you know them when you see them. Examples like Let It Die and Lollipop Chainsaw might not...
I was right! Oh my god, I was right! I was like, this reminds me of Lollipop Chainsaw.
Paper, but spend any length of time with them, and their specific high-energy, off-the-wall style, brash tone, and a script that's just wall-to-wall one-liners, and you'll see that they could only have really come from one place. Just a few minutes in with their latest slasher, Romeo is a Dead Man, and yeah, the boys are definitely back in town. But after playing the first two chapters, the latest mad science experiment of an action game helmed by Suda51 takes some big steps forward in art design and presentation that really raises the "wow, I didn't see that coming" bar. Even the action, though not revolutionary, feels like a real commitment has been made to evolve the studio's image from crazy fun games to watch clips from to crazy fun games to spend countless hours with.
My name is Dead Man. I'm off. Take off!
There are a lot of Grasshopper-style things that are to be expected in Romeo is a Dead Man. Relentless, absurdist humor, gore galore.
Yo, that jacket's awesome.
Expected in Romeo is a Dead Man. Relentless, absurdist humor, gore galore, killing the past, etc. But the signature erratic tone set as far back as Killer 7 feels turned up to 11 here, like in the breakneck pace at which exposition gets sort of vomited at you. Scenes that change from focused narration to chaotic combat and more is pretty intense. It's not necessarily hard to follow, but more than once in my 2 or so hours with the game that I have to take a minute or two to simply digest what the hell was going on.
You don't need to digest what's going on. They give you a game and you play it. It's a game, not a fucking live action like movie. Come on.
You play as the titular Romeo, who does have himself a Juliet, but the only way this game showed any resemblance to your favorite play from high school is that both of them die. Romeo is a deputy sheriff who gets his face ripped off by an interdimensional zombie ghoul and is transformed into some sort of space sheriff Goblin-style superhero that keeps him in a state of undeath and is drafted into some sort of space-time division of the FBI to hunt the sort of monsters that tried to kill him. Juliet, who arrived in Romeo's little Appalachian town through mysterious circumstances, is actually some kind of extra-dimensional being who seems to keep popping up in other people's dimensions and mucking up the place, and is one of Romeo's first targets. That's the simple version, completely glossing over things like the fact that the guy who saved Romeo is allegedly his time-traveling grandfather, who is also killed by face-eaters but now just lives in a patch on Romeo's jacket, for starters. Romeo is a Dead Man story might be among the most ridiculous...
So he's like the boyfriend who gets, so in Lollipop Chainsaw, the boyfriend gets his head cut off, and then like he gets clipped onto the back, like where he could almost damn near look up her skirt or whatever.
Far-flung of Suda and Ko's gamography, but it holds tightly to the fourth wall-breaking sense of humor and over-the-top characters that define the studio. It's relatively easy to follow and told in such a way to purposefully cast doubt on if what you're attempting to decipher is even real. But it is engaging, if not always well written or acted. Even then, it's told through a collage of mixed media that really kept me enthralled.
Okay, Romeo, it's time to fight.
The opening sequence is a flyover.
Yo, this reminds me of Kamen Rider. This reminds me a lot of Kamen Rider, especially Double.
Of a
just the way it's
tilt-shifted
done.
Handmade diorama. From there, we transition into a standard cutscene rendered in full 3D as one would expect, and then the next scene might be a vividly detailed comic strip.
What the fuck?
3D as one
Yo, they really kind of went all out with this, didn't they?
would expect, and then the next scene might be a vividly detailed comic strip. Inside levels, small televisions appear with pixelated animations on them that serve as portals, transporting you to spaces that look more like the Street Fighter training room with a stock jungle image in the background. When teleporting to your FBI HQ, a ship called The Last Knight, you navigate it like a top-down 32-bit Sega Genesis-style RPG. When you die, the game over screen is an FMV.
Yo, the last time I saw a game that did that, I think it was Deadpool, wasn't it? Like the original Deadpool game did that? Man, I remember whenever games used to do that. They would flop between all the different, like...
face getting melted off. It's all jarring and frankly pretty awesome. Grasshopper games have a bit of a reputation for having stories and presentation given texture through tons of references to pop culture, classic literature, and raucous music, but not having the same sort of depth when it comes time to beat ass. The misunderstood killer is dead excluded. Romeo is a Dead Man isn't Devil May Cry, but it has a lot of layered systems that create a combat experience that I really came to like quite a bit.
I never liked Devil May Cry. I played every game. I played every Devil May Cry ever made. I don't like the game. I don't like the franchise. The combat was mid to me. I don't know. Maybe I'm just dumb.
Light and heavy attacks with their own attack strings that can be stopped early but not canceled out of with a dodge or something like that. So every swing is a commitment. When surrounded by enemies, even the simple cannon fodder basic zombies, it can be tough to make it out unscathed since these attacks don't stun enemies very reliably, meaning they're often free to slap you as you slap them. I spent a lot of time trying to stay on the outside of mobs, picking away at the edges with melee attacks or shots with guns at range, and avoiding getting overwhelmed until I built up enough of my blood meter through my attacks to use a special Bloody Summer attack for big damage. This pretty simple loop was a bit of a letdown for me early on, as Chapter 1 lacked attack and enemy variety, or really any challenge or pushback at all. And if I would have stopped my time after slaying the pretty straightforward end-level boss, a towering giant spawned after a Juliet clone ripped her own head off and threw it into a campfire, I would have missed the metric ton of new stuff that drops right after that, and that gives Romeo so many more toys to work with. After flying back to HQ to report a job well done,
look at these graphics, man. These graphics are legit. I love this HUD. This HUD is amazing. I don't know what it is, dude. It's so poppy. I don't know. This HUD is awesome.
So many more toys to work with. After flying back to HQ to report a job well done, I could buy more and different weapons, all which add their own sort of approach to regular combat and could be swapped between in the field. I don't think the melee weapons forced me to change my playstyle in a way a heavy greatsword, set of robot gauntlets, and a spear that split into dual blades should, but the range weapons did. The pistol, shotgun, rocket launcher, and machine gun all forced me to work around their strengths way differently if I was going to choose to lean on them. Romeo is a Dead Man's weirdest and best feature, though, are the bastards. Zombies that you can grow like plants that have special abilities that you can equip to use in battle, like one that spits poison or one that blows itself up on enemies.
You could summon the zombies if you grow them in a lab. Bro, I done seen it all now.
This gives you so many more ways to control crowds and can keep your offense effective against a cohort of bad guys that also grow more deadly. Basic foes with guns, at least on the 3 out of 4 difficulty I was playing on, provided a significant jump in danger when...
Oh, so he's a pussy. He doesn't play in the hardest difficulty. Okay. That's all I need to know. No, this isn't a game review, it's a preview, so the game's not out yet. Okay, so... let's get the rest of these videos up. This looks interesting. I don't care about all that, man. This looks like Stalker. Oh, this is a multiplayer game. I remember this game. I do remember this game. Pragmata looks really good, and so does this game. We're gonna pull both of these up. This must be like, this is an RTX showcase stuff. Okay, these are all RTX. I don't care about that. Not everyone has a fucking PC, man. I do. I have a NVIDIA graphics card, but not everybody does. I don't like that. Oh, just as a heads up, Predator Badlands has officially come to Hulu, so if you want to watch it, you should be able to now. I think that's everything, right? I don't see anything else that's really kind of catching my eye. We can move on from this. Let me pull up that Ewu video. Oh no. Foreshadowing. You can't see all the hidden goodies. Never. That's so loud. Shh. Okay. We're gonna pull that up. We're gonna put that in the back with yeah, we're gonna put that in the back with we're gonna put that right in front of Midwest Safety. Hey woo! Okay, we're done with this. We're gonna move on for this. Alright, so check out Cross Current. Hell yeah, Cross Current. How's this only have 20? I mean, you know, this video's doing better than most of mine. It's got 21 likes. That's pretty good, man. W video.
Online co-op games.
Oh, hold on. Hold on, we can't hear nothing. Hold on. I don't know what's going on. Ever since I updated OBS, it's been a shit show. I don't know what the hell. I don't know what happened to my audio. It just shit the bed. Like,
online co-op games are best when it comes to bringing gamers together, whether you're exploring a vast open world or fighting hordes of enemies. In 2026, there are an assortment of upcoming games that bring more of a team-based challenge than those before.
Oh, I'm so excited for that game!
There are an assortment of upcoming games that bring more of a team-based challenge than those before them. In this list are the best upcoming online co-op games, organized by their subcategories that you won't want to miss out on. Developed by the Coalition, Gears of War E-Day is a prequel for up to 2 players based around the origin story.
Whenever I first saw that this game was coming out for fucking PlayStation, dude, I was like, oh yes! Because I played all the original ones on Xbox. And I'm so happy, dude.
Saga. In this game, you are tasked with eradicating creatures known as a locust horde, which threatens all of humanity as you know it. With the addition of Unreal Engine 5, the graphics are state-of-the-art, and the linear storyline brings back a nostalgic tone that the genre hasn't seen for quite some time, making this a must-buy title for Gears of War fans. Windrose is an open-world survival crafting game set in the Great Pirate era. It showcases the typical build, craft, and survive gameplay loop with challenging boss battles and regular sea battles. You are a courier who was betrayed and left stranded on an island, but over time will end up in the middle of a war between empires, pirate guilds, and fantastical monstrosities. The game is driven by historical characters as well as otherworldly powers, allowing for a tale of a forgotten battle from an ancient evil. With a full co-op storyline and a vast array of melee weapons, guns, potions, and also multiple combat styles, Windrose is a promising game on the horizon.
I don't know about Windrose. I saw Windrose and I was like, I don't know, man. Cause I didn't get into, oh, what is that one game called? Hold on. What is the name of that game called that's the pirate co-op game? It's Sea of Thieves. They're shutting it down. Where can I watch Predator Badlands? What the fuck? Oh, it's on Prime Video. That's not right. They said it was coming to Hulu. They said last year it was coming to Hulu. Yeah, all the last 2 Predators have been on Hulu. What? Because Prey was a Hulu exclusive, and then they said that it was coming to Hulu, though. It doesn't even matter what the other Predators were on. I remember them saying that it was. I guess you could go watch it on Prime Video. That's weird. It doesn't even pop up whenever you click the services that it's on. It doesn't even pop up as Prime Video either. What a shit release. Seriously. Come on, guys. Okay, let's get back to it.
Subnautica 2 brings forth a
Bro, I've heard... I don't even know if this game's coming out, man. The company's currently being sued because they weren't paying their workers. They're under a lot of scrutiny right now.
Best underwater exploration game of all time. In addition, there are an abundance of new creatures to witness, as well as friends to explore with you. This open-world horror title brings together everything survival craft players love.
This game could have been so good. It could have been so good if the company wasn't scumbags. The first game hit like a freaking wonder. Why can't they just stay in line, man? Why do they have to be scammers? Why?
Descend deeper into the depths of the seas, witness captivating life forms, and
so
jump out of your
cool.
skin as grisly predators appear out of thin air and ruthlessly hunt you down. The Unreal Engine 5 graphics paired with the undeniable brilliance of the first Subnautica game make this a title you can't pass up on.
Yeah, because the first game was pretty, dude. Why did they have to go and do this? Yeah, it would have been amazing.
There's a co-op open world.
Okay, so I'm actually very curious about this game because I was looking at games last night on Steam, trying to find something to play after I beat Escape from Duckov, and this game really kept popping up, and I was like, I was very close.
Base building survival game coming out on January 6th. You are tasked with exploring
yesterday!
And building a base susceptible to surviving the harsh elements. You must search, mine, and use resources to create a complex system for unlocking new technology and increasing your chance of survival. The planet is infested with alien monsters that will brutally attack your base, and the extreme temperatures will slow down your overall progression.
That's sick. That's sick.
That will brutally attack your
Bro,
base.
I missed out.
In the extreme temperature...
You know what I got instead? I got Jurassic Evolution. Man, I missed out, bro. Fuck.
Will slow down your overall progression. Star Rupture has a lot of potential and hopefully delivers well upon release.
Man, that looks so good.
Join Us is an open world survival RPG where you try to...
Yo, he's driving a pig!
Join Us is an open world survival RPG where you try to start your very own doomsday cult, customizing it to
I remember this!
beliefs. In this 1 to 4 player online co-op game, you must recruit followers and defeat...
I just got a great idea for a cult. Oh, just hear me out, just hear me out, just hear me out. So the cult name is going to be the Little Piggies. And I'm going to make all the characters fat. And I'm going to make them ride the pigs. If it's a motto, it's going to be...
all who oppose you. The idea of tossing in a bunch of goofy mechanics
bro.
would normally be
I don't think I'd be able to play this game. I think I'd get banned from like every country if I did.
Travel game makes this one stand out in a unique way. So as long as the compound construction and quality of life matches the endless combat, it should be a great experience.
That looks
if
crazy.
That piques your interest. Terminator Survivors offers more of a story to what would initially appear as your typical open-world survival game.
I want this game to be good. This may be the only... If this is a multiplayer game, this may be the only multiplayer game I play this year. I want this game to be good so fucking bad because I want a real Terminator experience from like a post-apocalyptic world. I want this game to be good. I want it to be good so bad.
Apocalyptic universe and building a base to survive. You have constant attacks from Skynet's Terminators, as well as opposing factions throughout the world. What really intrigues me about this title is the intention of placing iconic characters in the world, a storyline explaining what caused humanity's downfall, and the potential for time travel based
to be announced? No! Well, I guess if they have to make it right. As long as they make it right, I don't care how long it takes. Just make the damn game right. That's the only thing I care about. You could release this bitch next year for all I care. Make the game right. Do it right.
To alter humanity's demise. That being said, if it releases this year, you might as well give it a shot. In 2026, Stormforge comes out. It's an open-world survival crafting game for 1 to 8 players. This offers the typical survival mechanics, exploration, fighting bosses.
We need a good Sword Art Online game. We need a game like that where you could just go off and like level yourself and get so strong that you regenerate faster than you could take damage. That's what we need.
Crafting and building, all while also dealing with storms that could destroy the world of Serana altogether. The graphics are similar to Tribes of Midgard, and with the procedural generation of endless islands, secrets,
I love this art, by the way,
and community-crafted mods, Stormforge is likely a...
I love how easy it is to apply mods to games on Steam. If you have a Steam game and the developers want you to be able to put mods on it, it's so easy, dude. I love that.
Good, cheap survival game coming out in 2026.
Might have to play this.
From the creators of the Little Nightmare games, we have Reanimal. In this 2-player, dark, 3D horror adventure title, you must delve into the depths of the underworld to rescue your missing friends and escape back to an island previously known as their home. With the creators bringing their usual demented charm to the twisted beings you come across.
Whoa, oh, I hate that.
Reanimal could be yet another adventure to look into. The Mound Omen of Cthulhu is an up to 4-player online co-op survival horror adventure game where you
this game's gonna be hard though.
Form a group of explorers hunting for treasure in a cursed jungle. While aboard your pirate ship, you must first select your equipment and weapons before going forth into the twisted unknown. The horror aspect is a really nice fit for this game, and the addition of hallucinations makes each mission a tougher challenge, meaning this game is a great addition if you like the psychological.
My only concern with this game is that it looks too much like Redfall. That's like whenever I saw the trailer for this originally, I was like, damn, that looks a lot like Redfall. That looks a lot like Redfall. And if you don't know, Redfall was a complete bust. I want this to be good, but I'm just so scared that it's just going to be another Redfall because I see the 4-player co-op, I see the team of 4 different people, and I'm like, oh, PTSD's coming back hard, boys.
Genre. If you want a chilling twist,
this one looks good.
Supermarket simulator, Shift to Midnight won't disappoint. In this retro horror title, 1 to 3 players work towards investigating customers to try and discover which are not actually human.
I watched Queso play the demo for this one. This one looks really good.
As the night closes in, you need to board up the building, place traps, and hide so as to keep the monsters trapped within. With the guarantee that every run is randomly generated, Shift at Midnight is a solid option for a frightful challenge.
That's cool.
Releasing sometime in 2026, we have The Abyss Break. It's a hardcore, first-person, co-op horror extraction game where you seek to explore parallel worlds of the Abyss and try to survive with more than you're left with. In this, you must scavenge and trade valuable resources, take dangerous contracts, and fight off horrific entities below. With the world reacting to every step you make, a dynamic weather system, the game immerses you well and makes each mission feel unique, further solidifying it as a great release in 2026.
This looks like a good game. I didn't see this. That looks good. Why aren't there more trailers for that?
Hunter is a PvPvE extraction RPG set.
Whoa, run that by me again?
Mistfall Hunter is a PvPvE extraction.
PvPvE. Damn, bro, that's got it all.
An RPG.
I don't like the PvP aspects, man. People cheat too much now.
In a medieval setting. Wars have raged between the gods, and after all had fallen, the few humans remaining sought out a mysterious girl named Dew. She offers to magically revive the fallen heroes
Okay.
so that they can become
Okay. Does this game look familiar at all?
guild hunters to deal with the evil creatures and to save a world on the brink of destruction. In the game, you play as a guild hunter and must use your skills,
That's cool.
talents, and gear to help master each class as you clash with all sorts of enemies. The game offers 5 classes: the mercenary, sorcerer, black,
And they do have some pretty badass looking
Black
classes.
Hero, Shadow Strix, and Seer, with
Ooh.
endless loot, amazing graphics, and countless corroded creatures around every corner. Mistfall Hunter is a promising game for countless runs. Ashfall is an online co-op post-apocalyptic looter shooter set in an Eastern-inspired wasteland. The AI have launched nuclear warfare against all of humanity, and you must set out to find the key to saving the world and claim back all that was lost. The game offers 9 separate shooting styles, each with a different mix of talents and equipment. The developers also brought up a secret realms mode where you can explore over 200 additional kilometers,
That's sick.
solve complex puzzles, and fight your way through a multitude of challenging large-sized bases. With all that in mind, Ashfall is undoubtedly a title to keep on your wishlist. Chronicles Medieval is a medieval sandbox RPG where you create a character and work your way up from rags to riches. Through every battle, you will earn a name for yourself in a brutal European world. The game offers intense, large-scale
I love the idea behind that. That's really cool.
battles, castle construction, recruiting and training troops, historical units to command, and
You know, this kind of reminds me of, oh my god, what is the name of that game that just got the second one? People stopped playing it because it was too tedious. Oh, fuck. It's got that, like, I'm not trying to sound a type of way. It's got that, like, there's a scene in it that made it go, like, mega viral where you can, like, it's some kind of gay scene, but they were trying to say that it was wokeism, but it's not. It's just, like, the freedom of choice. Oh, my God. What was the name of the game that had the gay scene in it that made it go, like, super mega viral? I don't know, dude. I don't know. It was like a sword and shield game. It was just like you could persuade one of the characters. That's all it was. Oh man.
even custom battles to run with your friends. Chronicles Medieval is one of the most complicated games on this list, but with graphics similar to Kingdom Come Deliverance and gameplay reminiscent of the Mount and Blade franchise, as well as potential for co-op through the entire campaign down the road, it sits as a medieval masterpiece for 2026.
Games that released last year. You know what? We'll finish this up. That's gonna bug the shit
Neo
out of
3
me
is
now.
a dark samurai-based RPG.
Bro, I can't play Neo. I can't do it. I can't do it. Maybe it's because I played the original one and the gameplay is just so... It's so clunky, man. It's so bad. I don't know how Neo 2 is or Neo 3 is going to be, but that gameplay is just bad. Not being able to rotate when you swing is just...
Where you use both samurai and ninja combat tactics to fight against the yokai, all
This
while
is going to be
exploring
co-op?
the riveting
That's
open
cool.
world. The game has more open zones with modular objectives, instantaneous switching between the ninja and samurai fighting styles when in a fight, a dedicated jump, dodge, block, deflect mechanic, more progression throughout the game.
That's cool.
And rebalanced gear and skills compared to Neo 2. With the intention of keeping their loot-heavy combat, but with a deeper exploration of a tainted Japan landscape, what's not to like about Neo 3? It shouldn't come as much of a surprise that there's another campaign coming out soon.
I'm so fucking hyped for this game.
In this action RTS online co-op game, you're taking charge of 4 unique factions.
Does it have to be online?
The Space Marines, Orcs,
Oh, it's online co-op.
Necrons, and the Adeptus Mechanicus, each with their own storylines. With over 70 separate campaign missions, a return to the classic Dawn of War combat system, a replayable Last Stand battle, and other multiplayer modes, Warhammer 40k Dawn of War 4 is a great game to look into. Dual Firewall City is a story-driven, split-screen, crime-fighting game for 2 players. The two of you grew
That's
up
cool.
in the Kowloon walled city, and despite your wildly different...
This reminds me of Army of Two. And it all, there was another game, oh, dude.
upbringings must work together in crime fighting. Unlike most fighting games, each battle is more drawn out to feel more realistic. There are also a variety of fun mini-games throughout the game, as well as flashback scenes to add to the storyline of each character. The only drawback that I found is the full voice acting is only spoken in Cantonese and Putangua. Sorry if I butchered that. But with the option for 2-player play on one game with the Steam Remote Play, it's a no-brainer to give this one a shot if you and a friend want to feel like you're playing a crime-fighting movie.
That's cool. I like the idea behind that.
Research is an up to 4-player online co-op.
Oh, okay, so I've seen a little bit of this one. This one looks really funny. I love that the way the aliens blend in with humanity is they put like little things on their face. Look, it's Chad, guys. We found him.
Gas station simulation game where you're undercover aliens trying to prepare for an upcoming invasion. During the day, you must clean, cook, and restock your gas station like any normal human would, while also gathering research for upgrades for your alien technology. If you get caught, you get turned into goo. This is by far one of the most
Hassan's dog, right? We found him.
And would be a great game for some good laughs. If you're looking for an airship survival RPG to run with your friends, look no further than Echoes of Elysium.
I've actually, Asmon talked about this game. I might have to check this one out.
Online co-op game, you must gather resources to build and improve your floating fortress, and use it to explore a procedurally generated world. The world is riddled with secrets that they don't need to learn, and with the reoccurring attacks from the Heron factions...
I'm gonna point this out. How come it is that... How come every open world game isn't procedurally generated now? Like, it's the year 2026. Let's forget about this whole pre-made map stuff. Let's just do everything procedurally generated. Like, every gamer deserves their right to their own game. You know what I'm saying? Like, every gamer that sits down and plays a game should be able to play it differently than their friend Mark from up the street. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's be honest here. This is bullshit. I'm standing up for gamer rights at this point.
Enemy towers scattered around the map, you're bound to have exhilarating sky battles. With level up rewards for a plethora of abilities, Echo of Elysium is a sound option for co-op gaming in 2026. Hella is an online co-op puzzle-based platformer where you explore a...
This one looked interesting to me. This one actually really did catch my eye. I thought it would be too girly, but like upon further looking at it, I was like, this actually might be a really good game.
In landscape as a mouse. A generous witch gets sick, so her familiars must go on an adventure to save her life by exploring, gathering resources, and conjuring magical potions to cure her. The game features beautiful landscapes, a constantly changing environment, realistic physics, engaging puzzle solving, a magical backpack to help you along the way, and of course, the opportunity to journey with friends on either local split screen or online co-op, making Hella a well-rounded game to buy in 2026. Those are the best online co-op games that are coming out in 2026.
Hell yeah!
Watching, and be
Yo,
sure to
W
subscribe
Cross
so you don't miss
Current.
the next video. And if you want to see me rank the top 10 dungeon crawlers of 2025, click this video. See you next time.
Yo, W Cross Current. Hell yeah. Great video, man. Hell yeah. Now, you know we're gonna have to bring up that Total War. Oh, crap. Oops.
How bad is this fraud? This is the worst fraud in human history. How Somalians got into the system to fraud the American taxpayer. They have hundreds.
Is it this one? Yo, this trailer got me hyped, bro. This trailer got me hyped.
In the grim darkness of the far future, every soul's survival hangs by a thread. Mankind is beset by endless tides of aliens, traitors, and demons.
Bro, that's so sick. And I saw what really.
Across countless worlds, battles rage.
What really kind of put this game in my like absolutely gonna get list was the zoom out to show the entire universe. That's so sick.
Lead your armies. Conquer worlds. Fight on as the galaxy burns. For there is no peace amongst the stars.
Look at that. Look at that, bro. Let's go. Oh, look at that gameplay. Fucking space lasers. Oh, dude. Yo, did you see the backdrop? Look at the... Look, oh, no, wait. Go back. There's a planet that got obliterated. Look over here. The planet got blown up. Look. That's sick. That's so sick, bro. Right? W trailer, bro. You go and watch this now. Check out. Oh, I'm not going to stop to it. Go a daily dose of the internet. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. I'm so sorry. Check out Daily Dose of the Internet. If you want me to take it down, just hit me up, send me an email. I have the channel on sub-only chat. Feel free to drop a sub so that way you can, leave a chat to tell me to take it down. And if you do that, you can gladly unsub after. But please don't strike my channel, man. I'm working hard out here. I'm trying real hard not to get struck. Please don't strike me. Please. I love your content. Please don't. It was recommended to me in a Discord chat. Please don't do it. It wasn't my fault. It was everyone else's fault.
Police officer.
I gotta get the whole list done so that way I'm like every other YouTuber, right?
This guy for driving under the influence.
What is that?
1-8.
I have no sympathy for people that do that, bro. It's that same mentality of like, well, I SH'd somebody because I was drunk. That's a cop out, bro. Like, what are you talking about?
Means you were higher than twice the legal limit.
Ah! Twice in legal minute?
Twice in legal minute? Oh, I've seen this. Oh, just jump over the guardrail.
This cop was texting and driving when he ran into someone who was
You jackass.
jumping the curb.
Why? Whoa! What the fuck?
He ran into someone who was jumping the curb.
Bro, tell me why that don't look like a mushroom cloud in an explosion. Tell me why that tree don't look like a mushroom cloud. Look at the tree. It looks like a mushroom cloud. I thought an explosion happened at first. I was like, what the fuck? Bro, what a fucking shit way to get a write-up, too. Like, that dude got a write-up for being on his phone, texting and driving. He got a write-up for that. You know, when they reviewed that footage and they saw him on the phone, they were like, God damn it.
Sync will attempt.
That sucks.
Someone was arrested.
It could be the HDMI cable. Get a different HDMI cable. I've noticed that the Switch's docking system, the HDMI cable sucks. That comes with it. The Switch, the docking system comes with an HDMI cable, and that damn thing's a joke.
And placed in the front seat of a police car. When the officers were busy talking, she took off with the car.
Look!
What is she doing?
Stop! Why the fuck? Why the fuck do people put... Why do you do that? When is it ever okay to put somebody that is a suspect in the front of a police car? When did this start happening? Is this just not talked about? Like,
36
how are there not SOPs against this, like standard operating procedures?
Vehicle.
They were able to eventually catch her.
This will be tougher to steal. This is one of our updated, hard to steal models.
This police officer had no idea that the person they just arrested was on top of their car.
Slow down. If you had a gun, you'd probably...
Every time this guy gets pulled over, he asks the police to sign his car.
Yo, low-key, if that happened to me a lot, I'd be doing the same thing. I'd be doing the same thing. I'd be like, yo, you pulled me over? Hey, man, I got a fender on the back. Why don't you go ahead and sign that for me, man?
Alright, man.
Dude, he's been pulled over so much.
To arrest this guy hiding in a hotel room, but he had other plans instead.
He gonna jump out the window?
Don't tense up, man.
He gonna jump out the window? Yep, there you go! Oh my god. Oh my god. Bro, you know this dude was the class clown of the department. No. No way. No way. Bro, so one of the fire chiefs that I worked with, well, I'm sorry, I didn't work with him. He ran the fire station. First and foremost. He was above all the other fire chiefs. He ran it. So this happened not even at the station that he's running. This happened at a station that he used to work at. And he's a short dude. He's shorter than me. I think he's like, he must be like 5'4". He's short, dude. Right? So tell me why. This happened years and years and years ago. Apparently, he had his pack and he put it on and he was getting out to go to a fire and he ended up getting stuck on the seatbelt and he ended up just hanging there, right? So tell me why. I'm hearing about this 30 years later, bro's running his own station, and people are still making fun of him behind his back. You know, some things just never go away.
They were chasing a suspect, and instead of climbing over the fence, this cop decided to run straight through it.
He's going westbound.
Bro didn't care. He said, nope, clunk. Got time for that. Oh, you have to be careful with motorcycles, bro, because like that's the first thing they teach you is if you're hitting the gas and you're not ready for it, just let it go. Let go of the handlebars, because if you hang on to the handlebars, you're gonna make it 100 times worse for yourself. Especially if you start getting dragged. Just let it go. Just let it go. Just let it go.
As bad as that might have looked, he wasn't hurt. This person was in jail and tried recording a police officer.
No, I'm in jail, you guys. I'm in jail. I'm in jail.
Oh!
What? Oh. Cover, bro.
Whoa, what the whoa, wait, what? Whoa, hold on, wait. What did I just witness? Oh, that's that new thing. That's that new thing that they have. This is like spike strips, but it's not spike strips. Look on the front of the truck.
Jail, you guys.
This is the new police thing that they have. So there's like this cabling system that drops down in the front of the truck, and it's got like I don't know what kind of like fiber it is, but it's kind of like it looks kind of like a seat belt, and it's like laced around two like what looks like forklift looking prongs, right? And then that goes up underneath the wheels of the vehicle, and it like gets all entangled in the wheel well, and it stops the car. That's the new thing that they've got now. Yeah, you see it? You see it? That's the new thing they have.
The police received a tip that some thieves are going to steal items from a store and bring them out the back door, so they simply waited for them
Kind
to
of,
come out.
but not really. Let me see if I can find a video of it. New police stop. This thing right here.
The car is about to use its grappler to stop the white truck that is being pursued. Police grapplers are made of nylon nets attached to strong tethers.
That's why nylon. We use nylon a lot in the fire service as well. Nylon is a great thing. Nylon is an amazing thing.
Onto a fleeing suspect.
See, look at it.
Prevent the vehicle from continuing to drive. This police car is about to use.
Isn't it a wonderful thing? I think it's awesome, bro. Oh, I remember this. So they were in a store robbing it, and then they went to go out the back door, and then the police were already there waiting.
Who too? Ooh, he's snitching. Everybody, he's snitching. Hey, dude, get back.
The police had to go to this guy's home because he failed to show up to court.
What'd I do? You missed court. No, I didn't.
Romaine, stop, all right? We're not going to play this with you, all right?
Come on, bro. I'm playing 2K. Y'all blinded.
Okay, come on. You're in the front. Hold on, let's go.
All right, let me put on some clothes.
This officer got a call about an alligator at their front door.
Ooh, don't stick your hand in that, boy. You're gonna lose some of them fingers. You're gonna lose some digits sticking your fingers in that. Gotta grab that little bastard from the tail, man. Oh. Oh. There you go. You got that little bastard. You got him. You got this. Just hold him tight. Hold him tight. Don't let him go.
This man was very confused when he opened his front door and found a bag of milk taped to it. He looked at the security footage and saw that a police officer put it there.
I'll be able to get the 303 references call still, guys.
The police department released a statement saying that the officer was simply returning the bag of milk to who they believed was the owner.
That's hilarious, dude. That's funny. Yo. Yo. No. Is this real? Dude, there's no way. Dude, the police are even looking at him. There were cops that walked by, dude.
To who they believed was the
No. No, there's cops, bro. There's cops.
This cop pulled over his boss that was going 96 miles per hour in a 35 zone.
I just clocked this up at 96 in a...
Damn!
Really?
Oh, no. Oh, no.
He then proceeded to give him a ticket.
Bro, that's gotta be the worst feeling ever, too, because you know that shit's about to be brought up, too. You know that shit's about to be brought up. Because, like, that's either going to go one way or the other. There is no in between. They're going to look at you and be like, you wrote up Officer So-and-so? Well, now we going to bully you until you leave or you get fired. Or they're going to be happy that he did it. That sucks. I'd hate to be in that situation, dude.
Give him a ticket. The police were trying to catch some suspects that ran away into a forest. So this officer pretended that he had a canine unit ready to go.
Don't make us release our canine!
Oh, I remember this.
The strategy actually worked. After a few minutes, the suspects gave up and turned themselves in.
Bro was like, "Where's the dog?" He's like, "I ain't got no dog."
Officers pulled over a man that was driving under the influence. They noticed something moving in the trunk and told him to open it up.
There's a fucking deer in this dude's trunk. Huh?
They were making fun of her because her
Why has he got a deer in his trunk?
They were making fun of her because her uniform was too small.
They couldn't find any smaller gear for you? You barely
That sucks, man.
fit in that.
A police officer told their dog to attack the suspect, but the dog was a little confused because they couldn't find anyone threatening.
Put your hands up back of your head now! Right now! Fora! Fora! Hey, Rocco, here! Here! Hit! Rocco! No!
That's so funny, dude. He's not even doing anything. Why are you trying to attack this man? He's just walking, bro. Like, come on.
A police officer.
Bro, he spent more time chasing the damn dog around than he did trying to chase the suspect. That's kind of sad. Honestly, he wasn't even doing anything. It's like that dude is invisible to that dog. That's so random. That dog has no respect for that man. He needs to get he needs to either be taken off the canine unit for, because like I used to live next to somebody that was a canine cop, and they usually have to do training like every day with their dog. So that means that he's not training that dog at all, because the dog has to be accustomed to you. It's either that the dog is too new to that cop, or that cop's not doing his responsibilities with that dog off the job. And either one of those could be really bad.
A police officer walked in right when a robbery was happening.
Bro, of all the luck. That'd be my luck right there. I'd be like trying to rob a bank, and then it'd just be like 7 police officers trying to like cash their checks, walking through the door. Seriously. That's exactly my luck. That's why I'll never do it. I'll never do it because of that reason right there. Be like, the dude would have the vault open. I'd be seeing the gold bricks in the backdrop, be like, yo, don't let me the fuck up. And then 7 cops would walk through the door, and I'd be like, fuck!
The suspect obviously was caught and was sent to jail. Her canine unit thought it would be a good idea to jump off this bridge.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
This driver got a police officer to race him.
Oh my
god. Yo! Tell me why some cops are just based. Like, the road's clear, there's nobody other than them two, like... So tell me why some cops are just based like that.
Someone was driving when they hit a bobcat with their car. The bobcat was somehow completely unharmed, but was stuck inside the front of the car.
How in the fuck?
The bobcat was somehow completely unharmed, but was stuck inside the front of the car.
Woo! That thing's pissed, boy! Woo!
These
that damn animal will chew your ass up and spit out the bones, bro.
Officers were gathering information about this woman's car that was recently stolen.
That's right, I remember this. And then the car comes rolling up the street as they're doing the paperwork.
That was my car! Are you kidding me?
Oh my god, I remember this. This was like 2 years ago now. Oh! Oh shit, what the fuck? Well, what did he hit? Oh! Bro, I'd be so pissed. I'd be so pissed. I would be so goddamn pissed. I have put in the beat down on some bikes before. Oh my god, I would be so pissed. He didn't even hit anything, bro.
Officer, arrest me! Now. Arrest me, officer!
A police officer pulled over this other police officer for speeding.
What? I am going into work, my man.
Why are
It doesn't matter if you're going into work. If you're speeding, your ass is in jail, bro.
you trying to pull me over as I'm going?
Because you're going 80 and a 45.
I am going into work.
80 and a 45. Man, you are late. Get your ass to work on time and stop abusing your power.
Hey, where are you going
What
to
does
work
it look
for?
like I am dressed for?
What
does it look like I am dressed for?
My name is Deputy Hilton.
His attitude, too, does not help. From what I understand, this dude was removed.
Driver's license.
I remember this as well.
Okay.
The police officer was charged with resisting an officer, reckless driving, and eluding law enforcement. The police officer then later turned himself in.
Yeah, that's right. He drove off.
He arrested and was fired. They couldn't believe it when they saw a police officer pop a wheelie.
Oh, get it, boy! Get it!
These cops pulled him over under the suspicion that he was driving.
That's how you know he's a motorcyclist off the job too.
Intoxicated, so he started juggling to prove that he wasn't.
Damn, get it.
The police were changing.
Yo, what a great way to prove that you're not drunk too.
They
Seriously.
suddenly realized that they were at the wrong house.
Hello?
Oh, that's right.
What are you doing?
We're here to finalize the eviction.
What eviction?
It was posted a week ago. It was posted last week.
Yeah, they had already busted the lock too. This lady was at work and she had to leave work and come there because the house had technically had been broken into by them. They busted the lock and they needed to get new keys and new locks now for every door.
Hey, we do apologize. We have the wrong house. It's the next door neighbors.
He decided that swimming away from the police was the best option.
Huh?
This guy put a bag of donuts on a fishing pole in front of these cops.
Yo, I used to watch videos like this all the time at the station. Me and the boys would gather around, dude. We'd watch this shit all the time. We'd watch this shit all the time.
This guy was enjoying his morning coffee when this happened on his front lawn.
Bro, low key. Yup.
A man was taken to court for sentencing of his crimes when he suddenly sprinted and made an escape.
Oh, there he goes! Bro, you should have hopped the go. Oh! Damn!
His house was on fire, and they had basically no sense of urgency, and the police officer was getting frustrated.
You need to get out! I'm gonna break the window. Watch out!
No, don't break that window, man. You don't break that window. No, don't break that window. Don't break that window. Don't break the goddamn window. You break a window to a house that's on fire, you are gonna make that fire hypercharged, man. Do not feed that fire more. You are a dumb ass. That should not. He got a Halligan and he's sitting there trying to break.
You gotta get out! I can't let you get hurt.
This is why police shouldn't have certain tools. This is why police shouldn't have certain tools. Use...
What?
Bro in there trying to get the sodas, man. Bro in there trying to get the sodas. He's like, wait, let me get my sodas right quick.
We gotta get you out of here, buddy.
Bro, it'd be that way, though.
Because the house is on fire.
Them sodas expensive now. Oh! What?
The house is on fire, man.
Damn.
The police came to stop these protesters, but they got stuck in the mud. The mud appeared to have no effect on the wizard whatsoever.
I remember this. This went viral. That was funny. This was a funny one.
These police officers were looking for a fugitive on the run, but lost him somewhere in the neighborhood. They asked one of the homeowners through their doorbell camera if they know where he went.
See if your camera picked up any motion.
He's in my trash can. He's in my dumpster in my
Where's that at?
backyard. He's in my trash can by my garage.
No shot, dude. What a dumbass.
This police officer grabbed some random child's bicycle to try and chase down a suspect.
Did you see a guy on a scooter?
I've seen it all now, man. I've seen it all now. I thought this was the shit you'd only see in movies. I didn't realize how wrong I was.
Yeah, you thought we were gonna catch you, were we, huh?
He ended up getting on that little bike for nothing, dude. This is gonna be the last one. We gotta move on.
The police couldn't get this guy that was...
Oh, that's it. That's it. We'll watch more of it tomorrow, yo. W Daily Dose of Internet. Go check out Daily Dose of Internet. Great video. We'll finish that video up tomorrow. So this is Trump.
Was trying to find here. So
Obviously, this is Trump. This is our great orange warlord, our great tangerine warlord, talking about trans women in weightlifting.
Is this the post that I was trying to find here? So Trump is up there and he is doing what he does. Is that right?
This is a 70-year-old man, almost 80.
So bad. When you have policy with men and women's sports, and she gets up and my wife, by the way, my wife hates when I do this. She said, you know, she's a very classy person, right? She said, it's so unpresidential.
This is the president is on stage complaining about his wife.
I said, but I did become president. You know, she hates when I dance. I said, everybody wants me to dance. Darling, it's not presidential. She actually said, could you imagine FDR?
You know that she actually does that because you can tell how he like, darling, it's not presidential. You know, you can tell that like anger.
Darling, it's not presidential. She actually said, could you imagine FDR dancing? She said that to me.
Oh my God.
And I said,
yeah, who'd have thought? FDR probably wasn't a very good dancer, huh?
It's a long history that perhaps
yes
she doesn't know. But
FDR was paralyzed from the like waist down. He couldn't move his legs. He couldn't stand up. He had a special set of like braced walkers that he would use to give the public the appearance that he could walk because he didn't want to. The administration didn't want him to be treated differently because he couldn't walk.
That's a cripple joke?
Yeah. But she says, darling, please, the weightlifting is terrible. And I have to say this, the dancing they really like. She said they don't like it, they're just being nice to you. I said, that's not right. The place goes crazy. They're screaming, dance, please. But the weightlifting, but no, the girl gets up. And you see, I want to be more, but I have somebody watching. I want to be more effusive. I want to really, yeah.
This is the president of the United States now, by the way. This is just our first year, boys. You realize he hasn't even been in office for a full year yet?
But she gets it. Drops the thing, walks off the stage crying. Her mother's crying, her father's crying. Guy gets up. He said, have you lifted before? A little bit. And he walks up. Bing. He could have gone ding, ding, ding. It's crazy.
I really don't know what the fuck to say. You have to understand, inside of that same clip, he's complaining about his wife, making jokes about people that are disabled, and then joking about women. And
hey, maybe he was feeling good that day. I mean, shit. Usually he's just a big old slug. I mean,
making fun of trans people all in 2 minutes. He's gonna say the N-word. It's gonna happen.
That's great, dude. I'm sorry. That's just funny. Oh, yeah. So, yesterday, the Democrats had a lighting ceremony. And it was the most embarrassing shit I think I've ever seen in my life. I don't understand how these people are running anything.
The candlelight vigil and sing God Bless America to commemorate the anniversary of January 6th. They're all holding the candles. This is so fucking sad. It's so choreographed and staged. It is. Look at them all. They're like, okay, let's pose for the photo together, guys. I bet they're not even real candles. Look at how silent.
You know the only good part about this is most of these people are so ancient and decrepit that they're going to be dead within the next 3 years. And they're going to be out of our politics. And we're going to have hopefully some younger people that are going to move up in here and that are going to take their place and hopefully fix this fucking country. Because these useless fucks that are lining up right here don't know what the hell they're doing.
Photo together, guys. I bet they're not even real candles. Look at how sideways she's holding that candle. I don't even think these are these even. These wait, they can't even figure out the audio. Their battery can't, so they don't even have real candles.
Good evening, everybody. Thank you to Leader Jeffries, to my Senate colleagues and all members of the House.
Oh God.
And thank you to all of those in attendance today whose loved ones.
So
Well, you can't even spit out what the hell you're trying to say, man. Come on. Spit it out.
Of January 6th.
Who loved ones because of...
You know, what's crazy is that social media tried to spin off that a man had a heart attack or was beaten during January 6th. And come to find out, the pussy-ass bitch died of a heart attack because he saw what was going on. Bro, if you die of a heart attack because you see what's going on at the Capitol, it's because you too goddamn fat. Your ass need to go out and work out. Seriously. Especially if you law enforcement.
January 6th? Wait, what?
Who loved ones because of January 6th. Who loved ones because... And brother, Gladys and Glenn.
It means that whatever he's reading off of is so fucked up that he can't even read it.
Gladys and I are Madison.
Oh my God.
And to everyone else, thank you for being here.
It's crazy that they don't talk about the one woman that got killed in January 6th, right? Like, you're going to talk about the officers that were there, but you're not going to talk about the woman that was killed? That's kind of crazy.
What? There's a woman that was killed? Wait a minute. Woman that was killed in January 6th. Holy shit. So this woman was shot and killed by riot police. She was 35 years old and she was an Air Force veteran.
How about that?
That's crazy. I didn't know that.
Because we must never forget what happened on January 6th, 5 years ago. Not only must we remember it, but so much our children, must our children.
I don't even think I've got to say anything about how bad this looks.
Holy shit, man. Get it together. I mean, he's just totally phoning it in. This is bad.
He's fumbling over what he's trying to say.
Grandchildren and future generations.
Jesus Christ.
The day democracy was placed at greater risk than it has been in more than a century.
This guy wanted to do he wanted to have a referendum or something like that on saying that Nick Fuentes was bad. I'm not even kidding you. That's where we're at.
5 years ago, a vicious mob tried to undo American democracy.
Oh, wow.
Thousands of rioters, egged on by Donald Trump,
It's crazy that he says that, because that's not what happened. Trump sued the BBC for falsely releasing and editing clips of his his speech that he did that day. The BBC they literally clipped it in a way that made it seem like he was okay with what happened on January 6th. He never said he was okay with it. And that's why the BBC has been sued, and he won the case against BBC where Trump sued them. Like, even now, they don't want to accept that they're cooked.
The U.S. Capitol, smashed its windows, desecrated its hallways, ransacked its offices in an attempt to steal the 2020 election. Members hid in the House chamber. Staffers barricaded themselves in offices, hid behind desks, fear for their lives. I remember the moment. I was sitting at my desk. I had just become the putative majority leader because we had won the election the night before. And I'm sitting there feeling, wow. And all of a sudden, I feel an hand, grab my collar. Never forget that feel. My brave police officer, Mike Lazinski, said,
Christ.
Senator, we got to get...
Jesus Christ. The first day
of his presidency.
The second time?
He issued a blanket pardon for every single criminal who attacked our police on January 6th. And now...
I don't agree with that. I feel like if you were somebody that destroyed 4 years for destroying property that was paid for by the taxpayers. I feel like 4 or 5 years is plenty enough time. But if you assaulted a police officer, your ass needs to go to jail forever. Hands down. Like, if you assaulted somebody or you hurt somebody in January 6th, you need to go to jail forever. Period. You shouldn't be hitting or doing anything like that. Destruction of what is essentially public property, I feel a little different about that because it is the taxpayer money that pays for that. Like, that entire building was paid for by taxpayers. Like, let's be honest here.
Vicious twist of the truth. He blames law enforcement for the violence.
I think he blames them for not sending in more people ahead of time.
Yeah, they asked for more people and they just didn't get any.
Like, that's not really what happened. I mean, like, he's not blaming really the law enforcement. He's blaming the lack of personnel.
Yeah.
It's a lot different.
And it's kind of hard to staff people whenever all you're doing is catching and releasing bad guys. It kind of makes you feel like, what the fuck are we doing here? There's not a worse feeling than whenever you capture somebody as a police officer who did like a hit and run, and then they get let out, and then you end up in the same police chase trying to get these people down that end up striking another vehicle and killing all the passengers inside. It kind of makes you wonder what the fuck you're doing with your life.
Porn acting? Yeah, I guess so. I heard a lot. It's constantly in L.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was in Portland, I'm pretty sure.
Great Americans. You. Disappointing, confounding, troubling.
Shit.
That so many in Donald Trump's party now have fallen in line with what they know is a big lie.
The problem is that it's not that it's a big lie. It's that January 6th was really bad. It's that why should conservatives and the people that are supporting Donald Trump constantly flagellate and punish themselves for January 6th whenever you won't even take accountability whenever bad actions are being done on your side?
Yeah, like Tim Walz. Let's talk about Tim Walz. I bet if Trump got up there and talked about Tim Walz for an hour, I'm sure that wouldn't look too good for them, huh?
It's like if we had a vigil for every single left-wing crash out, every day would be a vigil. Like the amount of assassinations, Tesla burnings.
Yeah, the fucking assassinations and Tesla burnings. And then, like, you had senators cheering on the Tesla burners. Like, what are you talking about? These are dangerous criminals that are throwing firebombs at Teslas. And just imagine if one of those had caught a police officer on fire because they missed through. Like, come on.
The BLM riots, holy shit. And the problem really isn't that. The issue is that there's.
In the party.
The big lie is, by the way, it's a concept that was invented by the Nazis. It's all
never forgotten, nor will we.
Voter ID is racist. Does that mean alcohol is racist? Like, because they make you show an ID to buy alcohol. Isn't that racist too, by the same logic?
Yeah, really.
Nobody would say that because that's retarded.
Never.
Driving is racist.
Stop fighting for this beautiful democracy.
Oh my God.
Which January.
That's the one thing I don't agree with. Like, why is it that you can be sent, you can join the military and you need a form of like ID and stuff, but you don't need an ID to register to vote? Like, that's so stupid. Like, if you should be forced to have an ID, and like it must show that you're a legal citizen of the United States of America in order to vote in our democracy. Like, it's our democracy, not Somalis or Islam's or Afghanistan's or fucking Russia or China. It's ours. It's the people that live here and pay taxes into it. It's ours. We're the ones paying for it. Why is it that we still don't own it? You'll pay for everything and own nothing mentality.
It showed us is more fragile than we ever imagined.
Oh, of course.
Donald Trump's big lie is powerful. Bless our first responders.
Good evening. Thank you, Leader Schumer, Speaker Emerita Pelosi, to the Sicknick and Smith family, and to all of my colleagues who are present. Today we gather here on the steps of the United States Congress, the citadel of our democracy, to commemorate the solemn 5-year anniversary.
You think they're talking about the Holocaust?
Right. Of the violent insurrection incited by Donald Trump to overturn the results of a free and fair election.
It had nothing to do with the fucking insurrection, bro.
On that fateful day, hundreds of brave, courageous, and dedicated Capitol Police.
I hate this.
Oh yeah, were they brave, courageous, and dedicated when they shot and killed an Air Force veteran?
And DC officers
it's so
stood on these very steps.
That's the problem, is that it's very selective. So I think that there's a universe where you can say that January 6th was bad, but also all of these raids where people assault and attack officers all around the country.
Yeah, that's crazy. So how can you sit here and say all of this about January 6th, yet you're actively promoting apps that reveal the location of ICE agents? You're going against what the ICE agents are trying to do, and you're making them reveal themselves so they get doxxed and their families get harassed. Like, what you're doing with the ICE agents is 100 times worse than what happened at January 6th. You're putting a police officer's, a federal agent's entire family at risk because of what? Because of what?
Are also bad. And whenever you're only saying one of them is bad, you're lying. That's what you're doing. You're lying.
Bloodthirsty rioters who were unleashed by Donald Trump. They were beaten with pipes, whipped, assaulted by bear spray.
Yeah, but you know what? At least they didn't die.
And pummeled by Confederate flagpoles. They were bloodied. Many of us would not be alive right now, principally to the past.
Jesus. Are they going to...
January.
I'm not American. How many millions died? You mean billions.
The United States of America.
Well, this is stupid. That's dumb. What a dumbass. Seriously. There we go. Minnesota AG in hot water after audio reveals meeting with now convicted fraudsters. Here we go, boys. What did I say? What did I say?
Happening today, the House Oversight Committee will hold a hearing on the widespread Minnesota fraud scandal.
So it comes as the focus shifts to the state attorney general.
Alexis McAdams joins us live from Minneapolis with the many details. Alexis.
That's right. A lot of details here because really, according to prosecutors, Brian, there's just so much fraud here in the state. Now they're looking at the state's Attorney General, Keith Ellison. Why? Because the state's top cop here in Minnesota was caught in an audio recording behind closed doors meeting with a group of soon-to-be convicted Somali fraudsters. They were asking the Attorney General for help to get more funding. Listen to this.
The only way we can protect what we have is by inserting ourselves into the political arena, putting our votes where it needs to be, but most importantly, putting our dollars in the right place and supporting candidates that will fight to protect our interests.
That's right.
You can only protect our interests when we have your back and you don't have to worry about who's behind you.
You know what they're saying, but you know what he means whenever he says that? You see, what's going on is they're importing these people. They're giving them all this government funding so that way they turn around and vote for them. That's what's going on here. That's exactly what's going on here.
When we have your back and you don't have to worry about who's behind you.
And in return, these people that are these government officials, They're altering the laws to make it easier to fraud the government and keep themselves in power.
And also this group was talking about, as you heard there, supporting his campaign. So Keith Ellison is pushing back on this. He said that he takes fraud seriously. He shared in an op-ed writing this: I took a meeting in good faith with people I didn't know, and some turned out to have done some bad things. I did nothing for them, and I took nothing from them. But some of those now convicted Somali fraudsters did donate money to Ellison's campaign, according to documents obtained by the Center for the American Experiment. Ellison reported.
Gotcha, bitch. Gotcha, bitch. Gotcha, bitch.
Reportedly later gave the money back because those people were convicted. Fox obtained the entire, pretty much almost an hour-long clip of this meeting, so there's so much in it. It's from the lawyer of this woman, Amy Bach. She was convicted in this massive Feeding Our Future scam. That's how it all started. Bach's behind bars, and her legal team says, where's the accountability for Governor Walz and the Attorney General? They knew that this was going on. He says nothing happened until the Fed stepped in.
Damn. Yeah, their leader got locked up. Where's the accountability for these other people now? Huh? They all roaching out on each other now.
Do you think some of these politicians should be held accountable?
I would like to see someone in the state. I don't care whether it's the governor, I don't care whether it's the attorney general, someone take responsibility.
President Trump says Tim Walz was caught, quote, red-handed for his role in the fraudulent Somali scams plaguing Minnesota for more than a decade. Governor Walz is not running for re-election. He says he's going to take accountability, but the White House says that's not going to shield you from the investigation.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going anywhere. And you can make all your requests for me to resign over my dead body.
You did resign, fucktard. You're not running for re-election. It's a form of resigning because you know your ass is about to end up in a lot of hot water.
Will that happen? I will fight this thing till the very end to make this state better. And the question that I think they need to decide is when did the guy in the White House resign?
Okay, so that's his response as this ongoing fraud scandal continues. The DOJ is going to send more prosecutors here to the state, which prosecutors on the ground have already said they needed because there's just so much fraud to investigate. Also, that audio clip that we just played for you, that's going to be mentioned in today's hearing. So it's something to keep an eye on with Ellison. Back to you.
All right, great job out there, Alexis.
It's crazy how all this fraud was just staring everybody in the face. Like, all you had to do was go to like a that site where you could look up the daycare centers, and you can just see all the fraud. You just show up there.
So when it comes to Attorney General,
that's crazy.
If you didn't know these people, why did you promise them that you were going to protect them? Why did you take a meeting and tell those people that? And then
he's so based. He's so based.
Thing is happening is, so the attorney is saying, my client is not going to be the only person to go down for this. So they want the politicians now. That's what happened when you capture someone that has committed an offense. Everybody wants a deal, so they start singing. So now you're going to have the criminals that got the money. They're going to start telling us what politicians help protect them.
Yep.
So the U.S.
That's right. They're going to get that time off their sentence to squeal.
attorney in Minnesota said the scope of this fraud could exceed maybe $1 billion and could go as high as $9 billion. That's taxpayer money that criminals scammed the system, and they used that money, according to people involved. They pleaded guilty to using the money for luxury cars, for real estate.
So they even pled guilty.
For jewelry, for vacations, taxpayer dollars. And then you have the governor who says he's not going to run again, but the governor is complaining about ICE arrests, saying they're unreasonable and an unreasonable use of taxpayer dollars. So hypocritical. Listen to this. He says ridiculous. No.
I'd rather spend my money on getting these immigrants out than I would trying to house them and give them better cars and better houses than I can't afford a house, but they can. I've been here for 30 fucking years and I can't afford a fucking house. How come they can? Fuck that. I've put in blood, sweat, and tears. Hell, I've saved people's lives as a firefighter, and I can't even fucking afford a house. Fuck you, man. Get them the fuck out.
Everybody is fooled into thinking this before.
I mean, it ain't nothing that burns me more knowing that I'm running into burning buildings, saving people's lives. I can't afford a fucking thing, and I'm up like all hours of the night doing that kind of shit, and I see somebody come out of a fucking house that's like something I'll never even be able to own that looks like a damn mansion with a brand new car sitting out front. It's like, what did you think was going to happen, bro? Come on.
Is a reasonable use of taxpayer dollars. It should not take 50 ICE agents to arrest a guy in a library.
You're insane. When you are a sanctuary city, you're telling your cops you can't help anyone. So you have to make sure that you put thousands of people on the streets because you get no help for local law enforcement. So they have about 2,000, more than any other city, 2,000 on the streets. They've already made over 1,000 arrests, and they found some wanted criminals along the way. So so after they came out with a statement calling basically ICE agents and their actions buffoonery, we put that question to ICE Director Todd Lyons.
Not only is obviously we're focused on the fraud, right? But the mayor's right. There is a lot of work for us to do, and it's the fraud of immigration enforcement. So we have so many people that are in Minnesota right now that have violated immigration law by falsely claiming asylum, lying on their refugee status. There are so many individuals, not only Minnesota, across the United States, but we're focused on Minnesota because there's such a draw, because these individuals can go to these sanctuary jurisdictions and just hide in plain sight and get the support they need from elected officials. So we are going to focus on that. We are focusing on the people of Minnesota. We're going to make sure that the people who aren't supposed to be in Minnesota are no longer in Minnesota.
And they've already arrested over 90 individuals, many of them of Somali descent, the majority of them of Somali descent. The second thing I would say is the governor, ICE would not have to use 50 agents for one person if you guys and your people in your party weren't doxing them,
Right.
and assassinating threats,
Right.
And the assaults against them didn't raise
Bro,
over.
he's so based. He's so based. That guy needs an award this year for something. Just give him an award. He deserves one. Apparently, Activision is begging us to come back next year or this year. No. Activision is Call of Duty.
On buying Activision Blizzard? Well, here's a fun quote. For some of you, the franchise has not met your expectations fully. That is an
Bro, it hasn't met my expectation for well over 10 years.
official one, and it's about the new Call of Duty game, because Call of Duty just admitted defeat. Barely a month after their newest game launched, it wasn't cowing about record playtime or celebrating some odd milestone. This is Activision pleading that they are not about to cut and run. This is them basically trying to say, yeah, you caught us. This one's not been great, has it? And yet, on the same page, they've already started talking about the next game and how players will actually want to buy that one. Because, at least thus far, it sounds like no one wants to play Black Ops 7, and the numbers have not been good. Brutal reviews hit the campaign especially hard. We had other things, the generative AI calling cards. Those are a bad PR note to put on top of an already shaky foundation. Now, the reward for beating that
Hey, you know why? Because they've been telling themselves for years, if you make a game, they will come.
Was the PvE endgame, and they actually unlocked that for every player just 2 weeks in, regardless of campaign completion, which kinda tells you everything you need to know about players' interest in that campaign. Not unlike, say, Battlefield, where, well, if you finish that campaign, they reward you with an uninstall campaign button, which is at least funny. But, of course, there is the multiplayer thing, which is rather
That's
large
funny.
for COD. And going into Blob 7, there was a major PR win. They hammered it really hard, and that is...
Why would you make your game for the elitists? You realize that most people that are going to be buying this product are going to be casual gamers that just want to sit down and play a game and turn their brain off. Not everybody who plays video games wants to sit down and sweat constantly, dude. That shit gets so tiring and annoying after a while. And people really only do that if they know they're going to start making money off of it. Like, you have to be like the best of the best of the best to sit there and eventually make money off of it. And it doesn't really matter anymore anyway, with esports dying. They are literally dying.
Of course, the death of skill-based matchmaking tech. Now, as we predicted...
I did too. I used to love Call of Duty.
Despite Activision attempting to give people what they wanted, many people actually now think they're being lied to about it not being there. Theories, which are refuted by Treyarch, suggest that the tool is actually being forced on players even when they opt out, rather than, say, what Treyarch would put forward, just low population.
So even though they said they don't want skill-based matchmaking, they're still doing it.
Rather than, say, what Treyarch would put forward, just low population situations concentrating the skilled player base together, thus creating sweaty matches. But it also doesn't help that, as the data suggested, many players do seem to want skill-based matchmaking. That would basically be because they're not in the top strata of players who benefit from skill-based matchmaking not being there in the form of pub-stomping matches.
And you know what you do to those people? You ignore them. That's what you do with those people.
What that has led to is Treyarch promoting the skill-based matchmaking stuff a bit more aggressively. And while all this mess is going on, the competition is surging. EA is crowing about Battlefield being the best-selling shooter of the year, but here's the important context. Call of Duty, at its weakest, is still the second most played game across both consoles in a given week. And yet, it does really feel like it's at its weakest. Even Activision now admits it. Now, you've probably seen that most of those Learn to Code Quick courses are absolute bollocks. And that's why today's sponsor, boot.dev,
sponsor.
At the start of Season 1, Activision released a statement about Blop 7 that basically reads like a plea for attention. Because by the sounds of it, people aren't really liking the game now that it's in its full flight. Here's the quote. For some of you...
Nobody ever does. That's the thing is, like, how many times does Activision have to sit here and say, oh, we promise it'll be better. It'll be better. Oh, we promise it'll be better. It'll be better. This no, dude. Like, you guys have been doing this for years. No.
Franchise has not met your expectations fully. To be very clear, we know what you expect, and rest assured...
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I'll ever return to Call of Duty, period.
Will deliver and over-deliver on those expectations as we move forward. Of course, if you take a look around social media, Activision are blasting this as the largest season in Call of Duty ever. That statement they just made only matters if, people bother to pick up the game at all. And judging by the statement's big argument that a free weekend is coming so that people can, quote, experience the game firsthand and decide yourself, the impression is clear. They seem to think that the negative reviews, maybe a touch of the AI controversy, and maybe more important, franchise burnout, have kind of scared people off before they've even tried the game.
It ain't got nothing to do with franchise burnout. It has everything to do with the same copy and paste mechanics that have been haunting Call of Duty for the past 10 years. You guys are washed. You're done. You're like World of Warcraft now. You can't get any new players. All you can do is sit there and maintain what you have. And you're doing a pretty good job at alienating everyone you have. Because if you try to cater to new people, the people that stay there to try and become competitive will leave because they're not... Like, you got rid of skill-based matchmaking, right? You've cultivated for years on skill-based matchmaking so that way people could become famous playing your game. And now that you've gotten rid of it, people are begging for it to come back. You know why? Because you've alienated all the people that didn't want skill-based matchmaking. And now all you have are the elitists, and let's be honest here, how many of those are going to continue to do that before they get older, realize they have to get a real job because they're no good at this fucking game, because there's so many fucking cheaters that they're playing a game they're always going to lose at?
Which obviously stings for them because they have put a shitload of resources into having a massive...
It feels like the only thing that skill-based matchmaking did was allow people to have better access to cheating software. That's all it did. Because it's hard to tell if someone's cheating if the minute you walk into a match and you take 5 steps, you get dropped by a dude from halfway across the fucking map with an AR or a fucking handgun. Like, come on.
Seasonal structure.
It's so hard to tell if you've been shot by a cheater or you've been shot by a real person. You know?
Of course, if that seasonal structure doesn't get in players' hands because they didn't buy the damn thing, then yes, things will be quite bad for them. And to be honest, the marketing copy reeks of desperation. I think it was quite obviously written with an expectation that this is a Black Ops game, and those always sell absolutely amazingly, considering this one has a PvE endgame, has zombies, has all the bells and whistles you could possibly want. Yeah, I could see them saying unprecedented seasonal support, largest live season ever, as a triumphant victory lap. It does not ring the same now, though. And all of this may be a response to rumors that the first 4 months will be strong, but the later seasons may scale back ahead of the next game. And this all ties into how the statement ends. Activision appears to accept that some have just written off Blob 7 entirely, because otherwise they wouldn't already be talking about how they're building the next games and how those ones will deliver precisely on what you want, along with some surprises that push the franchise and the genre forward. Okay, and this all starts with...
Bro, we've heard so many of these statements. Oh, we brought back Activision or Treyarch. We brought back Treyarch so they can make the zombies better. We're going to do this. We're going to do that, dude. Like, your promises are falling on deaf ears now. I don't care. I'm not dropping $70 on another online-only multiplayer game. You want my money? Make it single player. Have the multiplayer as the option. Have the zombies as an option. And focus on the main campaign being a single-player only experience. And take the game from being online only, take this shit offline. You'll get my money then. Until then, kiss my ass. I'm done. I'm done with Activision. Whenever I see Activision make another game that's online only, I'm not buying it. Because I know that their heart and soul isn't in the player base, it's in making money. They can get fucked for all I care. I don't care, dude. You know we gotta cover our daily dose of speed! By the way, check out XQCWXQC. If you don't know who XQC is, then quit living under a rock. Check out ISO Speed, too.
Oh, no, that's crazy. That gotta hurt.
It's kind of like when you walk over coals. If you don't, like, just stand there, you should be fine, right?
No.
That's crazy, though.
They tripping.
Chad, this is like me when I used to go camping and jumping over the fire, you know?
Right? Oh, he fucked it up. Oh, no. I was just about to make a remark on that.
Can I PLS get a pot friend in chat?
Oh.
Chad, I'm about to do something even better.
Oh, let's go.
Speed.
Ah, damn, bro, that vertical.
Holy, hold on now, that's gonna aura.
I can jump over.
Damn, bro.
Stop playing.
Yo, W speed, let's go.
Speed never jump over a car. Joe, what people say that? Yeah, I mean, he definitely jumped.
W speed, man. I think we got another one. Yeah, we do. He's touring Africa right now, I believe. So, like, we got all kinds of stuff, man.
Hell.
Okay, so these are the diamonds.
Welcome, iShow Speed. That's cool.
Did you like it?
Yeah, we made a thing for you because
Out of diamonds?
Yes, these are diamonds. So you
Welcome, ISO Speed.
What the fuck?
That W's. Nah, this look crazy. You get that too?
That's crazy. Bro, they got those diamonds lined up like a line of coke, man. That's crazy.
So Botswana's a diamond country.
Yeah, it
is a diamond country, man.
So it's a lot of diamonds here.
We have one of the
You know, it's kind of crazy. Diamonds aren't really rare. Diamonds aren't rare at all. They are limited on how much of it you can import into America to make it worth more money. That's why it's so expensive. Diamonds aren't a rare substance on Earth at all. Diamonds are very common, like any other element.
largest mines in Botswana. We produce the most diamonds from Botswana.
Oh, like the real ones. They get in the caves.
So like diamonds are like glitter there, I bet.
Shit.
Rough diamonds?
Yeah, these are rough diamonds.
Yeah, they're like
rough diamonds.
Like that on the ground. We haven't polished them.
So they're just like straight up out of the ground.
These are from the ground?
Yeah. Don't touch.
Don't touch?
There's a, yeah.
Let's go touch it.
Don't touch that. We can't touch.
So these are.
Why would you be able to touch it though?
Welcome me to the jungle.
Probably because they're scared that they're either going to knock something off. Because, like, if you've got something that small, it can probably get stuck to your fingertips. And then if you're not aware of it and you pull it off, they could think that you're trying to steal. But really what ended up happening was that it fell on the ground and then, you kind of fucked at that point.
Batches.
I can touch these?
Yeah, you can touch these ones.
So this is a diamond?
Yeah, that's a rough diamond.
I never knew a diamond looked like this.
Yeah.
It looks like quartz.
You touch the
So this is a
Hey, you have to smell it.
use it to look inside the diamond.
You can hold it up.
Hold it up.
Yeah.
That one is huge. What?
So what do you see? Was there something inside or?
I see diamond.
You see a diamond, a natural diamond, but
So this is what we actually get from our minds, from the ground. We haven't done anything to it. No.
Yo, think about, like, if they polished that diamond up and they, like, brought that bitch to America. Think about how much that shit would be worth. Dude, I would sneak something like that up in my ass, bro. I'd be prison pouching that motherfucker. Think about how much money you'd get for trying to sell that at, like, a pawn shop or something, bro.
That Botswana makes.
I ain't even gonna lie, bro. Get that bitch polished up before you take it in. Man. They gotta be at least, like, what do you think, like 100K? Shit, nah, that's gotta be more than that. That's gotta be way more than that.
The what?
The world's most sophisticated
sort house.
Sort house.
We sort the largest volume of diamonds.
Sword house? They sort the diamonds? Interesting.
You want to see the people? Wait.
I'm not a big fan of this overall. You can say whatever you want, but
yeah, that's probably that diamond he picked up was probably close to like $1 million. There's no way that diamond wasn't like super expensive. Even if it's not polished, I bet that thing's worth a shitload of money.
That are found in the caves is like, I don't know. It's just not. Well, I'm not a fan of it.
Yes.
Who was that?
Global Site told us so. They fix the diamonds, then they sell.
I feel much better about lab-made diamonds for sure.
The beers.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, apparently there's a way, if you die, they can turn your body into a diamond.
That's why I say, man.
It's crazy.
Because the way...
It's crazy, dude. It's crazy. So now we got... white women telling people in Muslim cultures what their essentially Bible says. Boys, it's nice not to be the center of attention.
Muslim who's transphobic and oh no. You know what this is like? It's like in Prometheus whenever they had the aliens get loose. Now the Muslims are gonna have to deal with white women that think that they understand the religion better than they do.
Well, they already think that they understand the culture of Venezuela more than the Venezuelans do.
White convert to Islam calls on Muslims around the world to stop being both homophobic and transphobic. As the LGBTQ plus...
If you're a Muslim who is transphobic and homophobic, not only are you contributing to the mass killing of LGBTQ people, you are also contributing to the Muslim...
You know what the best part about this is that they're in a foreign country, and they do that shit for fun. What you talking about, lady? You're schizo. Why don't you go stay over there for a little bit and see what happens to you if you take your hijab off? Why don't you go do that and see what happens to you? It's not gonna be nice.
I promise you. How's it feel? We've had to deal with this shit for 50 years.
Guys, I think I finally found the weapons of mass destruction.
This is a message for Muslim men. What are you doing talking to women on the internet? What are you doing up in the comment sections haram policing women? Leave women alone.
Yeah, it sucks, right?
That is not of our religion. No one's asking you to be trans, but what you need to do and what is obligated of us in Islam is to treat trans people as the human beings that they are. So I'm not gonna have any transphobia in my comments, even if y'all are Muslims, even if y'all are other hijabis. I don't care. If your version of Islam is we have to support the genocide of trans people, I don't want it. It's exactly your bigotry that is also contributing to the Muslim genocide and allowing Zionists to pinkwash the Muslim genocides that are happening across the world and to demonize Muslims as these all Muslims are evil, all Muslims are transphobic and homophobic. You know who's not? Oh, us Zionists. That's what y'all are doing. You don't even realize it.
Now I get to watch another person's culture henpecked to death by white women. Now I get to see it again.
of religion.
The privilege that these people have is unprecedented. It's literally unprecedented.
Has to do with being a bigot that gets people killed, not hurting anyone, just being who they are. I don't want any part of it. And keep in mind that in the Quran,
So what you're saying is that you want them to change. Or why?
times it says, to me my religion and to you yours.
Oh, now she's taking verses out of their book and trying to tell them what it means. I'm sure that the people that have done this for like thousands of years have no idea what it means whenever they read their book, huh?
And there's compulsion and
she's quoting the Quran at them. Oh my God. I used to pray for times like this.
It's literally haram.
I'm sorry, guys.
If you really feel this way, why don't you go there to their country, where the solid majority of them are, and you try to preach these values. See how well that goes for you. I want to see it. When you do this, live stream it, please. Because like, this is just too much.
So sorry for this. We tried our best to stop it. Good luck, guys.
For you to impose your religion and your beliefs on other people. No one's asking you to be trans. At the same time, you are also pushing away people who are trans, who are gay, from becoming.
That's the point. That's why they're doing it. That's not a negative, that's a feature. That's a feature of the religion. It's a feature.
Muslim. Whether you like it or not, there are LGBTQ Muslims who are part of our ummah. They are just as Muslim as you are. And at the end of the day,
I feel like the culture that this comes from is going to be way less accepting than the Christians had to be whenever it came to the gay and marriages and stuff. And they wonder why in the next 5 years we may not even have gay marriage anymore. This is why. Instead of just keeping your foot out of your mouth and doing your own thing, you just can't help yourself, can you?
Allah is greatest, Allah knows best, and you need to humble yourself.
Oh my God. Now you guys have to deal with this shit. That hurt? I know. So painful. Oh my God. Oh yeah, get used to this, guys. Get used to it. Karen's teaching Islam. Silence Muslims. A white liberal woman is speaking.
Jesus, man.
Heard of the conspiracy theory that there is a secret Stranger Things episode 9 airing on the 7th.
Oh, I don't care about that.
Blackout says he is sleeping in the hall. Oh, listen to this.
I do love taking baths. Chat, can I admit something? I only take baths. I don't shower.
That's disgusting, by the way. That's disgusting. I would rather not take a shower or a bath than to take a bath. There is nothing that is more disgusting than stewing around in your own filth. That's disgusting.
It's spreading. People are realizing the error of their ways.
My favorite thing that people say whenever they take baths is, well, you're not stewing around in your own filth. The soap washes it off. Where do you think it goes, numbnuts? Goes in the bathwater. What happens whenever you rinse? You take the bathwater and you pour it over your fucking head.
Realizing the fact that I was right about everything, not only with geopolitics, but also with showering.
Bro, like, I have never understood how, like, I understand why people kept dying in, like, the olden days when it comes to, like, infections. It's because of that. You're literally just, dude, it's so grody.
As well.
Yeah, because if he showers, then we have this happen. Not good at all.
But I take sometimes multiple baths a day because I hate feeling dirty.
I never feel dirty because I'm never dirty. Never feel dirty.
Showers didn't exist until like 30 years ago.
Nobody showers.
Meanwhile, people literally been showering for the past 3 millennia.
Oh yeah, like, usually whenever you see people taking a quote-unquote bath, it's in a river. Like they take like what is essentially a shower.
Tell me I smell good. Bathing in filth? Okay, but how can you bathe in filth if there's no filth to bathe in? I don't even really get dirty because I don't go outside.
You do realize that your body sheds its skin naturally, right? That's where you get like a bunch of acne and stuff. It's because you've got dead skin blocking pores.
It's spreading. The good word is spreading among the disciples.
Emiru describes Asmon's smell.
It smells like dust.
Dust doesn't have an odor. That's how you know these people don't have sense of smell. Like, dust doesn't have an odor.
Even worse than if she just said he smelled like shit.
Spreading, these streamers all have terrible hygiene. No, it's all fake. It's all fake. A terrible hygiene. Get the fuck out of here, okay? Check the comments on it. What are the comments? Just a taste of that.
Oh, that's disgusting. Oh, that's fucking gross, man. What's wrong with these people? Oh, God.
In this video, a cancer patient living through the Berlin blackout says he is sleeping in the hallway of his apartment complex because it's the warmest part of the building. His neighbors say...
Minnesota. Governor Tim Walz is refusing to resign as the massive multi-billion-dollar fraud scandal continues to unravel in his state. And listen to his latest statement. Watch.
We'll make sure that in this state there's full.
Yeah, it's like the same thing over and over again. Hold on. Let's see. Let's go to Fox. Wait, what?
More Venezuela. Venezuelans crossing that border into Colombia after Maduro's capture this weekend. Many say they're leaving Venezuela amid fear over what's happening on the ground. Experts say millions more could flee if the violence increases. Steve Harrigan back at his post along that border with Colombia and Venezuela at a border checkpoint with more on the reporting from today. Steve, what's happening and what have you seen?
I think it's because like Maduro's like second in command is really like pushing more violence
over the past 24 hours. Hello again.
Bill, first news from President Trump, who says Venezuela will be giving the U.S. anywhere between 30 and 50 million barrels of oil. That's about $3 billion worth. The president posting that money will be used for the good of the Venezuelan people and the U.S. people. These people coming out of Venezuela behind me, some go back and forth, but some are leaving for good. And some of those we've spoken with say they've pretty much given up hope at this point.
How many years have Cuba, China, and Iran been stealing our natural resources? Either way, we are screwed. I'm leaving, and I'm not coming back.
Damn.
This Venezuelan government completely depends on oil money. That oil embargo could simply crush Venezuela's economy. If that happens, experts say, millions of Venezuelans could face a tough decision.
If the economy can't feed itself, then there are really two alternatives. What happened in the 19th century is that you would have famine and people would literally die of starvation. What happens today, where there is more mobility, is that people just leave.
Venezuela's interim president, Delcy Rodriguez, was out and about yesterday. She visited a school and once again called the U.S. military operation a criminal action. Bill, back to you.
Wow, Steve, thanks. Great stuff down there. Steve Harrigan.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade. I don't understand why the fuck they're trying to pull so much oil out of the ground, bro. I don't want to see that. I don't care about the fucking oil. Like, what are we going to do with oil? Oh, they're finally talking about the Iran thing.
Meantime, let's get you to the Middle East, where protests in Iran are intensifying as the country's president says the crisis.
Iran is on the verge of being overthrown by its own people. The Iranian government is literally on the verge of being overthrown as we speak.
May be moving beyond the control of officials. Trey Yinks is following all of these details very carefully. Are things ratcheting up there, Trey?
Yeah, Dana, good morning. Protests continue to erupt across Iran over
their government sucks, man.
The country's weak currency and poor living conditions. Human rights organizations say at least 36 people have been killed by Iranian security forces.
Yeah, they open fire in crowds.
These demonstrations began late last month. The same groups say more than 1,200 have been detained. Late Tuesday, demonstrations unfolded as demonstrators clashed with police who fired tear gas inside Tehran's Grand Bazaar, a landmark in the Iranian capital. Similar protests have reportedly unfolded in more than 88 cities.
Like, women are taking off their hijabs there now. They're taking off the hijabs to protest, which is... it's insane.
As Iran's army commander-in-chief blamed the U.S. and Israel for the deteriorating situation.
Today, there are no doubts about the hostility of the U.S. president and the criminal prime minister of Israel towards the Iranian nation. They allow themselves to meddle in this internal affair of ours.
Bro, you could sit here and say whatever you want behind the mic. It doesn't matter how many times you try to deflect the blame. Whenever they take over the Capitol, your head is going to be the one on the pike, brother. I promise you. Instead of trying to deflect this blame onto anybody else other than looking yourself in the mirror, you're just going to sit here and keep deflecting. And you know what?
They tweet, they talk, they have been enemies throughout history, and 6 or 7 months ago they killed and martyred over 1,000 Iranians, including commanders, soldiers, scientists, children, daughters, sons, women.
I love that these governments, it's exactly what Trump is doing as well. They keep saying, oh, but the numbers are going up, and then you go to the store and everything costs more. Well, yeah, the numbers are up because we're being forced to pay for more. Of course the numbers are up. We're paying more into it. And we're not making more. Duh.
The commander referencing the June 2025 strikes that were launched by Israel and the United States amid the 12-day war when President Trump ordered the destruction of Iranian nuclear sites. 6 months later, there are growing questions about the possibility of another direct conflict with Iran, as the president has warned Iranian leadership against killing demonstrators. Overnight, the son of Iran's exiled Shah was on Fox News saying this to Sean Hannity.
We've seen unprecedented scenes in the Iranian bazaar of merchants and joining with the protesters, and it has been my strategy to call upon the military personnel and people, the armed forces, to lay down their arms and join with the people to be part of the solution.
Here it is.
No, they're not going to deter these people. I think they're actually going to, it's a matter of time before they overthrow the Israeli government. It is. It's absolutely a matter of time.
Well, the army remains on high alert, preparing for the possibility of another war with Iran. Bill, Dana?
So, Trey, why don't we keep you here? There's a big piece in the Associated Press today talking about the events of Venezuela this past weekend are on the minds of many there in Iran. I don't know what you picked up on that. Khamenei is believed to have gone into hiding for his own protection. Can we advance that story?
Bro went into hiding because he saw what happened with Maduro.
Absolutely. Look, the Iranians are looking at what the United States says and what the United States does. President Trump was very clear that if Nicolas Maduro...
It's nice to see these presidents start taking our president more serious. Like I said, man, like I said at the beginning of last year, if the president of the United States wants your ass dead, then guess what? You better line up some body bags, brother. We have the most advanced military in the world. We're the richest country in the world, even though most of its people are poor as fuck. Like, come on.
To try and get drugs into the United States, that the United States would take action against him and his regime. And we saw late last week that's exactly what happened. You have to imagine Iranian leadership in Tehran is looking at those actions in South America and wondering if the United States could take further action against their regime. President Trump has been very clear over the past week, putting out multiple posts on Truth Social and speaking in a variety of press engagements, that if the Iranian regime kills demonstrators, as they are continuing to do, that the United States could take military action. And so right now the regime has to decide whether or not the president is bluffing. And if recent history shows anything, ultimately he does what he says he's going to do. And so the regime remains on high alert, according to reports out of Tehran.
I love how Trump just does whatever he wants now because he's not going to be able to run for a third term. There's like this talk going around that technically, no. He doesn't want to. I love that he's just doing whatever he wants. It's funny.
48 hours, Iranian air defense conducting a variety of drills, preparing for the possibility of American or Israeli strikes. Bill, Dana?
All right, Trey Yanks, thank you so much.
Great stuff. Thank you, Trey.
I'm Steve Ducey. I'm
Okay. Check out Ewu Body Cam. Please don't strike my channel, Ewu. I have my stuff in sub only, so that way, because I cover a lot of politics, so I get a lot of airheads. It's mostly to weed out the dumbasses. You can just sub and then leave a comment under the stream or the video. If you tell me to take down either the video or the stream, just be aware that I will take the other one down. So like if you tell me to take the video down, I will gladly take down the stream as well. Just don't strike me, man. Like there's an email on the channel. You can email me. Please just don't strike me. I've been busting ass, man, to get where I'm at. Please don't. I'm just reaction. Please go check out Ewu Body Cam. Don't watch my video. Go watch theirs. They're awesome. They do hard work. I was a firefighter, so I'm like kind of like looking into like the body cam stuff. There's no firefighter stuff, so I'm like stuck, reacting to this kind of content. But that's okay, because I've seen a few of y'all's. But please don't strike me. Please don't. You can email me. You could leave a thing, a comment. Like there's so many ways you could do this. Please don't strike me. You can send down a takedown request through YouTube. I will gladly take it down, bro. I don't want to fight you, please. I will take it down.
the struggles of parenting.
Horrified bystanders watch as a 4-year-old girl is left on the shoulder of a busy freeway near speeding traffic. They rush to intervene, only to discover the person who left her there is her own father.
That's disgusting.
I was just trying to scare her, but I am in shock. Like, I'm just in shock.
The following is based on official police records, and the footage has never been seen before until now. Please note that all persons charged with a crime are presumed innocent unless and until proven guilty in a court of law. On August 23, 2025, dispatchers in Pierce County, Washington receive a call from a woman on the freeway.
Bro, that's a terrifying thing to show up to. If I was at the fire department, if I was at a fire department and I got a call for like a child, because they usually say over the intercom when you get the call to drop, when they drop the call, they say what it is, dude. If I hear a 4-year-old, I'm like immediately like, oh God, oh please no. Like just in the back of my head, I'm like, oh God, no, please.
And we're just right off of 5.
That's the last thing I want to get a call to.
Right after it changes from 161 in Puyallup.
Okay.
And a gentleman pulled over to the side of the road and was going to leave his child on the side of the road. But there are several cars who pulled over and have him here, not letting him leave.
Conveniently, a Washington state trooper passes the group of bystanders and stops to investigate after one of them.
Yeah, for sure. Hell yeah, dude, that's crazy. On the side of a freeway.
What's going on? We were driving down the road and that car swerved quickly over to the shoulder, stopped, pulled his daughter out of his vehicle, set the daughter on the ground, and was going to drive away.
Okay.
And the only reason
Oh, they got the dumbass.
drive away was
Oh, okay. Did you say what for? Did you say why?
No, I don't know.
Want to tell me what's going on? Rough moment, single parenting. I'm trying.
Bro, what? That is not an excuse to leave your fucking 4-year-old. Bro,
Go to the store with my daughter.
what did he think would happen? He's gonna leave the 4-year-old on the side of the road, and then what? You do know that they're gonna ask you what the hell happened. They're gonna figure out that you left your 4-year-old daughter on the side of the road.
She's screaming and it's hard to focus on the road. So I have to pull over. Okay, you pulled over and did what? I took her out of the vehicle so I could talk to her. Okay. Said, I know it's not the best parenting tactic. I said, I'm going to leave you here if you continue not to listen to me. She controls it.
That'd be some shit my mom would do. Seriously. You need to take this motherfucker and you need to put him in a prison where they beat your ass daily.
Mom just left for the military a couple days ago, so it's been...
What a piece of human filth. So you mean to tell me that your wife is away, or whoever you're with is away in the military, and she can't expect your stupid retard ass to take care of that little girl while she's away? Bro.
The girl, who is just 4 years old, is now in her booster seat and sitting in the dad's vehicle. But according to one witness, she was seen crying and walking along the freeway where the posted speed limit is 60 miles
Jesus Christ.
per hour.
Where are you guys coming from? The movies? Yeah, it's K-pop, Demon Hunter. So what was your plan? You were just going to leave her here on the shoulder? No. I pulled forward, probably about as far as that guy's car.
It makes you wonder if he's done this before, or what he's done that's been out of pocket like this to that little girl. Like, has he gone to stores and done this? Has he gone to, like, fast food places and done this? Like, where else has he done this at? Because he thinks this is just one big joke. Look at him smiling, like it's just one big joke.
So what
Look.
was your plan? You were just going to leave her here on the shoulder? No.
See, look at him smiling like it's just one big joke. Bro, you do realize that accidents happen all the time on the freeway that people can't control? Like, if someone's tire blows out, I've seen, like, literally in front of in the car that I was riding in, a person's tire blow out and them swerve 3 lanes of traffic. Like, what are you doing?
I pulled forward, probably about as far as that guy's car, and then I stopped. I was not going to leave her here. I just told her I was going to get in the truck. Do you have your ID on you? Yes.
He hands over his driver's license and military ID, identifying him as 34-year-old Morgan Edward Barnes. However, Morgan's claim that he wasn't going to leave his 4-year-old daughter doesn't line up with witness accounts.
So why are all these people saying that you were trying to drive off and leave her daughter here?
Because that's what he was trying to do. That's what he was trying to do, obviously.
I got in the truck. I said, I'm going to leave.
Even if that's not what his intent was, if you set your 4-year-old daughter on or son on the side of the road, on the side of a freeway, where cars are going 60 miles an hour, and you and you get back in your car, it should be an instantaneous abandonment, child abandonment. I don't even care. Slap him with child abandonment, slap him with whatever you can. I don't even care. You should not let your 4-year-old, or even take her out of the car on the freeway like that. No, bro.
You don't calm down and we are down the same page so we can go to the store. Just wanted to go home instead of grabbing groceries for
Bro.
I drove probably from there to here. I got out and I started walking. There was already people pulled over.
Mm-hmm.
So was she yelling? Was she being called? Was she throwing things? What was she doing? What was the screaming, crying? And also, I had a previous experience when I was younger. My buddies.
Here we go. Here we go. Now we're gonna hear the I'm a fucked up person thing, right?
My buddy's dad's wife died because they were arguing in the car. The kid's screaming, so I'm nervous. Things happening in the car and I get distracted if I...
Oh, I bet.
You drink today? No. Okay. I'm not a drinker or a drugger.
The trooper heads over to the vehicle to check on the 4-year-old girl.
Tell me what happened today? Nothing? Were you getting ornery with your dad? Yeah. You get a little bit angry with you. Did you go to the movies? Yeah, what movie did you go see? Was it good? Yeah? Did you have any owies anywhere? Okay. Are you hurt anywhere? Okay. Give me a minute, all right?
The trooper then returns to speak with the witnesses, explaining what he's gathered from the situation.
Yeah, you got so many sets of eyes on this dude. There's no
So,
way.
it sounds to me like he just had it was to his wits' end with her, apparently. Whatever that might mean. So he was trying to teach her a lesson, apparently. He said he wasn't going to drive
Man,
off.
that's not how you teach a child a lesson. You don't just leave a child on the freeway with cars going 60 miles an hour. Like, and you know those cars aren't going 60. They always go faster than 60.
He said he was just going to drive forward a little bit. I'm just telling you what he said. I wasn't here.
Well, we saw it. He wasn't just proving the corner. He was like taking off, like
he was taking
the
off,
tires
man.
were squealing and taking off. So
3 cars pulled off the highway, man. Yeah. I mean, how far away did he get from?
Yo, W bystanders, by the way. W bystanders.
Why did he stop? Were you standing in?
I honestly think he stopped because 3 cars pulled over. Yeah. How far away from?
I agree. I guarantee you that's what it was. This dude probably would have just taken off and let the little girl get hit. Like, for sure.
20 yards?
About that, yeah.
And she's just walking around like
She's on the side of the freeway. I mean, he takes her out, he ushers her around, and then he just left it.
And he set her right next to the highway.
Given the conflicting accounts, the trooper heads over to his cruiser.
No, he shouldn't be anywhere near that child. I agree with you. I don't think even help was gonna keep this from happening. Bro, you just set a 4-year-old on the side of the highway. They need to take that child away. Period. I don't care. I don't care what anyone's going through. If you, like, this is the kind of shit that you hear, like, from a news article where a woman put a baby in a microwave. You need to take that child away for her safety. Because if you got a dude leaving a 4-year-old, like, anything, dude, anything could happen to that child. Just imagine if the person that pulled over was a pedo. Just imagine if she had immediately started running after that car and got struck by another car. No, man. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. I have no sympathy for this.
Contact his supervisor and make a decision on where to go from here. Meanwhile, backup arrives and gets more details from Morgan.
What's going on? I showed up late, so what?
I just need a second. I'm frustrated.
About what?
The struggles of parenting.
Morgan explains.
Struggles of parenting, man. Just because you have a kid doesn't make you a parent. I can't stand that.
The 4-year-old's mother is currently on deployment with the U.S. Army.
Bro, just imagine. You get a call that your spouse put your 4-year-old child on the side of the freeway. Man, he'd be better off in jail, because if I got my hands on him, I don't care. It'd even be a woman. I'd beat the hell out of them. They'd have to lock me up for attempted murder. Let me find out, man. I don't give a shit.
Serves.
You're not gonna play with my kids, man. Fuck that.
How long I should be gone?
They are expecting you to be an adult. They're expecting you to keep them safe. And I'm sorry, but I don't know what world you could possibly live in. We're driving off and leaving your 4-year-old daughter on the side of the freeway. Nah, man.
Since February? She doesn't come back till March.
You only had a month with her?
Back till March.
She left in February. You only have to deal with it. Like, bro. Bro.
It's just one kid, or how many kids you have? Five? Well, between the two of us, we got 9, but 5 of them were in the house. Okay.
He's got 5 kids? Jesus.
And it's just you taking care of all 5 kids, huh? Yeah. Get it. It's rough.
Meanwhile, the trooper who first responded to the scene gets in contact with his supervisor and explains the situation.
Jesus.
And when I'm talking to him, he's not impaired or anything. He said they just came from the movies. She confirmed it. She doesn't have any injuries or anything on her. He said that his wife's just got deployed to the military. He's a single parent at the moment. Things are tough.
Because he didn't say to this guy that he had 5 kids either.
And she was.
That's a lot.
He was just trying to
But even still, hell no.
Punish her, I guess. All these people here are all angry, like wanting to see something done right now. He has a military ID. I don't know if he's still in the military or not. It says veteran on his Arizona driver's license.
Were you part of the military? Yeah. What was your MS?
12 November.
Oh, okay. I was at 12 Bravo.
MOS, military occupation, 12 November, equals horizontal construction engineer. Combat engineer, okay.
I know those guys a lot. Yeah. He just medically discharged me a few weeks ago.
Nice. How's that treating you?
Take it day by day.
I gotcha.
As the trooper continues speaking with his supervisor, he receives instructions regarding Morgan and his 4-year-old daughter.
Okay.
As the girl's mother is active duty military, the supervisor also asks him to get her name and rank so he can contact the provost marshal's office, the military's on-base law enforcement authority.
Damn, bro. Bro, now he's got 5 kids that are probably all going to be at home alone because he decided to make one dumbass decision. And to be quite frank, they need to go up in that house. They need to get all them kids and hold them for whenever she comes back from deployment, dude. That's crazy.
Okay. Are you active? Are you?
No, he just got out.
He got out. Your wife is active, though, you said?
Correct.
Yeah. What unit is she? Is she here at Lewis?
Yes.
What's her name?
I don't want to disclose that information. I apologize.
You don't really have a choice here.
What? Correct.
Do you have any family in the area?
Unfortunately, I don't.
You don't? Okay. All right. I need you to turn off, put your hands behind your back when you're under arrest.
Bam, there it is.
Yeah, let's go over here.
So if you don't want to give me the information for the military, I can contact them to come pick up your daughter, then we have to take her to Child Protective Services. Because you're under arrest right now for child abandonment.
Oh, I called it too. I fucking called it. No, like I was a school bus driver, and that was the thing that they said. Like, if you're a school bus driver and you have kids on your school bus, you cannot leave the school bus. You cannot get off the school bus. Bro, like, I remember whenever I was parked one time, and I was at the school, and tell me why I get on, and there's this little shit sitting on there, and I'm like, dude, what the hell are you doing on this bus? And he goes, I didn't know, man, they let me out early. And I was like, no, dude, you cannot get on this bus if I'm not on here. And it's not even that it's his fault. It's that if another bus driver rolls up next to mine, and they see I got a kid on the bus, they could report me for child abandonment. And it's like, dude, I got off because I had to use the bathroom. I had to piss so bad, bro. I don't know what it is about school bus driving, bro. Like, it felt like every time I sat behind the wheel to take off, instantaneously had to pee so bad that like, man.
Morgan is led away in handcuffs. while 2 witnesses return to his vehicle and remain with the 4-year-old girl so she isn't left on her own.
So like I said, you're under arrest for the child abandonment, okay? You have the right to remain silent. You have the right at this time to an attorney. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. And do you understand your rights?
Yes, sir.
Okay, can you slide on in for me? Can you slide on in for me?
Yes, sir. Sorry, I'm sorry.
I'm not closing the door yet, but I need you in the car, okay?
Can I talk to you real quick? Can you put, I know this sounds ridiculous. I have severe claustrophobia from the military. I'm begging you just to put my hands in front of me.
I can't do that.
Oh,
no.
Can you roll the window down?
I could do that. I'm not even closing the door yet. I need you in the car so I can talk to you, okay?
That's funny.
Morgan is asked
You're gonna have to suck that up, bitch.
again if
Ain't
there's
no way the military put up with that. He is lying.
anyone who can pick up his daughter, and he suggests a neighbor. He then asks the trooper to retrieve his phone from the vehicle, and that's when the trooper notices a photo of the girl's mother tucked inside Morgan's wallet.
Hey, she looks real familiar. I think I know her.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, that would be great because then if we could figure out where, we could just we could get her to the post.
Okay.
Or something. That's what Jim was telling me to do.
Let me.
Is this the same guy that was part of the military as well?
I mean, I could try to call her. I don't know if she'll pick up because they're.
You have her number?
Yeah. Let me
What?
try to call her.
He said she just got deployed.
Well, they're in. I know where they're at. They're in Texas. If they're still there.
Morgan is asked one more time to give his wife's name, and he finally provides the information.
Oh, there it is.
What is your wife's name?
Alyssa.
What?
Alyssa.
Okay. What does she do in the Army?
She's a glorified babysitter. I'm not trying to make a joke. She's a CSM.
CSM?
Command Sergeant.
Is that what you said, CSM?
Yeah.
Trooper On, who recognized the girl's mother by her photo, is able to get her on the line and explain the situation.
Your husband has been arrested. And it's for child abandonment. Correct. We had a third-party witness saying that your husband was trying to abandon her on the side of the highway. Basically stressed out and taking care of the kids and stuff. I don't know if he has prior mental history or anything like that, but yeah, that's.
She states that she'll contact her 25-year-old daughter, the young girl's stepsister, to come pick her up. But first, she asks to speak to her 4-year-old to make sure she's okay.
Hi! I got Mom on the phone and she wants to talk to you. Yeah, it's Mom.
Hi, Mama. Hi, sweet girl. How's it going? Yeah. Are you okay? Yeah. Aww. Baby, you're going to go with the police for a little bit, and Pippy's going to come pick you up, okay? Hey, are you okay? Yeah. You okay?
Yeah, I know your mom really well, okay? And I'll take care of you, I promise, okay? Okay.
She's then given the opportunity to speak with her husband. Afterwards, she shares more insights with Trooper On.
So, yeah, we've been going through it with his ex. We just
Okay.
found out that his other daughter isn't his.
That's a whole. Wait, real quick. Just letting you know you're still being audio recorded.
I'm totally okay with
Okay,
that.
just letting you know.
It's just, it's so much outside his character to lose it like that, but been really bad. She's got ADHD.
Bro, don't even with that. Don't even with that. There ain't no excuse for no, hell nah. You ain't finna do that. That got the worst ADHD that ever been diagnosed from fucking pediatricians. You ain't about to do that. That ain't got nothing to do with no mental disorder. That has everything to, especially if you've been in the military. Bro knows better.
She's all over the damn place.
Okay.
And so he was trying to spend the night with, like, take her to go do something she likes, and she's just been throwing these fits because they just left here. We just got a lot going on.
Yeah.
But for him to just, he said to be like, no, I'm just gonna leave you on the side of it. He's like, I was just trying to scare her, but
She has an itchy stone that's for stress.
Okay.
And then a doc stickers.
Perfect. Now we'll.
my dad thinks that I keep them back.
jail is nothing but silent. Witnesses who remained on scene until both the 4-year-old girl and her father were gone provided written statements and were sent on their way. The trooper noted in his report, had it not been for the prompt action of the witnesses, the child could have been seriously injured or abducted. Fortunately, she suffered no harm.
Do you like my shirt? It has radios.
That could have ended so badly, bro.
Girl. According to court documents, 34-year-old Morgan Edward Barnes was charged with abandonment of a dependent person in the 2nd degree. 2 days after his arrest, he was released on his own recognizance and ordered no contact with his daughter. He entered a plea of not guilty, and his case is ongoing.
Damn, bro.
If you'd like to see select new videos early,
Yo, W-E-Woo body cam. I couldn't imagine, bro. I could not imagine. What a piece of human garbage. Use the bathroom right quick. Oh. Okay. Let's get it. So we got an Uber driver picks up cop during a foot chase. Check out Midwest Safety, Midwest Safety.
What's going on, man? My name's Victoria. Get driver's license on you. Not on. My name Marquis. What's up? Marquis.
Bro, what is going on with this body cam?
UIS. Okay. Any reason you don't got your license on you? You just down the street from the house. You nervous as hell, bro. All right, nah, I got you. You got ID on you, bro? You're just not wearing a seatbelt. Oh, I got you. Oh, you talking about seatbelt? Yeah, you're just not wearing it. You got your ID on you real quick. You got the. You're the owner.
Bro, you ain't got your ID. The least you could be doing is wearing your seatbelt. That's the least you could be doing.
Just get your name off that. No problem. When was the last time y'all smoked in here? You smoked nearby. Yeah. That's all right. I could just smell it in the area. All right, I'll be right back. Okay.
Oh, yep.
License not valid.
There it is.
What's up, bro? How you doing? Driver's suspended. He's nervous. Car just smells like weed. So the passenger's been talking for the driver though. So I'm just trying to figure out if the driver knew or not.
I'll hang out up here with them so I can see what's going on.
Ain't no way. There ain't no way that dude doesn't know.
Do I have anything to do with this? I'm not the driver.
You're in the car.
Yes, sir.
Just keep your hand. That's where I can see him now.
I don't know what's going on. Can you ask him the reason I'm getting pulled over?
I'm just here to back him up. I have no idea. This isn't my traffic stop.
I'm trying to figure out why I got a flashlight in my face.
I don't know you. It's not in your face.
I'm sorry, sir.
No, my flashlight isn't in your face. I'm just watching hands. Hands kill people, man. Not saying you do, but
I'll just keep it outside.
No, you're good. You can keep your hands inside.
I don't want no issues. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I'm not like that, man.
That's kind of fucked up, man. I ain't gonna lie, like I don't think I've ever been at a traffic stop. I've had a few, right? I've had my gun on me, and they haven't. And I don't think I've ever had an officer do this. Like, the other dude's checking ID, and then you have an officer that makes the passenger roll down their window. Even whenever I was with my friend and we kept getting pulled over because they thought that it was his dad, they never did this. And we were both white. So, like, I kind of feel like there's some bias going on here. I ain't gonna lie, dude.
I'm just cautious with everyone, that's all.
Hey, Mark, can you just hop out of the car for me? Come talk to me back here. Just sit back here. Do you have anything on you you're not supposed to have? Yes, sir. All right, do you mind putting your hands up on the bumper here?
What are you gonna do then? Man, I'm just here to back him up. You straight? You can sit back. You're good.
Hey, you know your license is suspended for a ticket you didn't pay? I think it's a red light ticket. You sure you didn't know that? Because why else would you not have your license?
I just got out of jail for something else.
All right.
I didn't have anything to do with it.
I'm not trying to grab your junk. I'm just looking right here. Is there any weed left in there?
No, sir. You can check.
Who's the girl in the back?
TJ.
Does she have a license, you know? Because if you just hang out right here, I'll talk to her. But if she's
she
good,
got a license? What she need a license for? I don't know. Maybe he doesn't have one.
Those two have nothing to say.
Hey, Michael, you want to hop out of the car for me real quick? So he doesn't have a. Stay over there, boss, please.
Yeah, stay back here right in front of the car.
He's suspended. The car smells like weed. I'm just gonna do a search to make sure there's nothing in here.
We have weed right here, sir.
Okay, no problem. It's still illegal. I'm just gonna make sure there's nothing else. No problem.
Right, bro.
Just leave it right there. You don't
gonna
need
go through my bag?
Yeah, just leave it there. Leave it there.
Oh, I bet he's got some shit in his bag, huh? What the hell was that?
Get a bag! Tango 3, don't fight anyone running. Go get him, bro. Go get him. Run, bro!
Damn, bro. Dude, they freaking tossed that bag like a football, bro.
Male running eastbound over to road. Stop. Run, bro! You got a black male running eastbound over to road. Stop fighting.
Damn.
Bro, it's a zip of weed, bro. It's a zip of weed on me. Bro, she's running. She's running.
What the hell's in that backpack, bro? Bro, they trying to hide something. Holy crap, what is in that backpack?
You need to channel, please. I'm fighting with a guy actively. Bro, it's a zip of weed, bro. Eastbound. It's a zip of weed after a black male. It's a zip of weed. All black.
Dang, he is haul assing.
Stop! I'll shoot! Put your hands behind your back right now. I don't know. It's right behind your back. It's not that serious, bro. Hey, HC3, you good?
Bro, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. He had Mario Kart in the back. Dude, what a setup. So that means when you get Uber lifted by this dude, you can play Mario Kart. That's what's up, man. That's kind of sick, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, got him.
Stop. Stop. Get down. Get down. Get down. It's my bag. It's my bag. SU 5, 10, 12. Get me a unit down here. It's not that serious. A zip of weed, bro. Put your hands behind your back. I'm sorry, bro. Hands behind your back. Bro, look, hands behind your back. Tango 3, I'm taking one into custody. Just east of the traffic stop. Taser deployed. What do you have on you? Nothing, bro. Nothing. We just got out of the biggest. Just relax, bro. Put the phone down.
I wonder what he was doing.
Can you please lay down on your stomach.
Damn.
Mom. Check me, bro. I have no pockets. Stand up. Risk down, bro. My wrist, bro. My wrist, bro. Go this way. Come on, bro. Bro, come on, bro. I can't do it for you, bro. Yes, sir. Thank you. Get his info when the other car gets here. Let's get him secured. All right. Hey, we're going into custody 10 channel right now. Put your hands on your back. Mom getting bled. What's up with these clowns? Do you have anything on you? Check. Stay right there by my boat.
Hey, check that bag. He threw the bag at the passenger as he was running. I don't know if he dumped anything on the road.
We got weed on us, Mom. There's weed on us.
Yeah, I'm tired. He tossed that bag to him.
Toss that bag where?
The other guy tossed him the bag, and he ran with it. Who are these guys? You're in the car with them. What? Okay. You want to go to jail too for whatever they got? Because you're the only one being cooperative. But if you're in the car with a bunch of shit that's in that bag, I'm gonna take you to jail too. I understand that. But if you don't tell me what's going on right now, you're gonna be the guy.
Listen, let me talk now. I'll let you talk. How can
Sure.
I tell you
Yeah, absolutely.
what's going on? I don't know what's going on.
Do you have an ID?
My purse is in the
I will
car.
grab it. Just wait.
Yo, I have my weed card. I'm getting
His weed card. You say his weed card here? Oh, his weed card.
Alright, bro? No, I'm cool. I'm cool.
Sit up on your butt. You're gonna stand up, okay? Where's your car at?
They just took me out of my car.
Way back there.
I asked them, what did I get arrested for? I mean, what am I getting pulled over for? They didn't even tell me.
It's not even
Oh, I got it. Did he have something under the shirt?
No, there's a rope that hit him.
Felt like it hit something underneath the shirt. Like he was wearing a thicker shirt underneath there. I guess not.
Put it up. Yeah. So secure those.
Oh, what is that? Is that the ID?
What's that? All right, miss. But you understand how this looks?
I do.
Okay.
I'll see it.
Do you have anything in here? You got a scale. Is that all you got?
Oh, she had a scale?
It's not yours, but this is your bag.
Ooh.
Look, you understand you lost, right? You're done. What you mean we're done? Like, you lost. Like, there's no more running, no more fighting.
I swear to God, bro. We just
Okay, face
paranoid,
that
bro.
way.
We don't know what's going on. We
Okay.
just literally got out, bro. We're not trying to deal with this no more over this petty shit, bro. That's it, bro.
Just
talk to
relax.
me, bro. I'm scared.
Just don't move.
Can you,
Let me wait for them to come back, and then we'll figure it out.
we not, bro.
Taser! 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 Taser!
That's your baby mama? She says she don't know you, bro. Just wait, dude. I'm not saying you're a bad human, but listen, you fought with me, you tried running from me, so you're gonna wait for me now. No one's gonna hurt you. Just relax.
Damn, bro, put it the way it is, huh? That's just how it is now.
I'm tired, sorry. You alright? I'm tired. No, just my lungs. Dude, I was like, should I go get him or should I help him? No, I had him. I had the guy, dude. Yeah. Who's this? Your mom? His mom. Can we help you, miss? Okay, listen. Listen, just real quick. I will speak with you, but there's a lot that just happened.
Oh, I was on the phone.
Okay.
I know, and I was trying to figure out why. Listen, can I say something?
Sure.
I'm not here to argue.
I'm not
with
saying you are. Go ahead.
Yeah, y'all are doing your job. My boys, no lie to you, look them up. They just went through. They are terrified of the fucking police right now.
I understand.
That just happened.
And I will speak with you. Just let me get some intel first.
Does she have to wait with you? Can she get in the car?
Yes. They're all detained. Just give me 10 minutes. I will speak with you. Stay in the car.
I'm not arguing with you.
Okay.
The mother is referring to another previous incident where the two brothers were charged with sale, manufacturing, or delivery of marijuana.
Oh, I could believe that. I mean, she's got a scale in her purse, and they have marijuana, so they probably have a lot of marijuana. They were probably about to distribute it again.
The question officers have now is whether they simply are in possession of marijuana, driving under its influence, or if they're intending to sell it again.
Mm-hmm.
Just a bunch of weed.
Can Andy check like the median? He threw the bag at the driver. Driver ran in the median and then cut across. That's whether he went first with the bag. Good shit, bro. Oh man.
My car over there.
Haven't done that in like 15 years, dude. Hey man, so what was your name? Keanu. All right, Keanu. So right now I stopped Marquise, because he's the owner of the car he was showing suspended. Car smells like weed. When I went to go search the car, Michael threw the bag at Marquise and Marquise ran. So both guys are looking at obstruction. There's 100 and something grams of weed in the bag. So we're just looking at weed and running for right now.
He's not dealing.
I'm not saying they're dealing, but they're just holding it.
Yeah.
But I'm not, what's the female's name?
I'm Santisha.
I'm not looking at any charges for her right now, so maybe in about 10 minutes I'm gonna let her go. So Marquise, I'm gonna read you your rights.
It's a good thing she had the scale, because if it was in the backpack, then they could get them for distribution.
Okay.
Can you also tell me what I was getting pulled over for in the first place?
Because the registered owner, which is you, is showing suspended. That's why. You have the right to remain silent. You understand all of your rights. Having your rights in mind, would you like to answer my questions? All right. So you're being charged with driving with a suspended license, resisting, and felony marijuana. All right.
Damn, he's going back to jail, bro. He's probably already on probation too.
You understand all of your rights?
Yes, sir.
Having your rights in mind, would you like to speak with me?
What would it do for me?
Nothing. I mean, I want to ask you some questions about what's going on.
Yes, sir.
So, having your rights in mind, would you like to speak with me?
I'm saying, can it get me to walk away, like,
no.
Or like, could it lighten my sentence?
I don't sentence people, so I don't know.
Could you not put me on, like, bro? I did not know that, bro. If I would have known, I would have laid my eyes down, bro, and let you slam it. I swear to God, bro.
Having your rights in mind, would you like to speak with me? I'll tell you what you're charged with, but I'm trying to ask you questions.
Could you let me know?
So, what's going on here today? Why are we here?
He literally just pumped his tire up, went on about his business, and then this happened. We ran into this.
So immediately before you guys are filling up a tire?
Filling up tires.
So when I get you out of the car
yes, sir.
to search you, what happened there? Why'd you throw
that
bag?
part? I didn't want my brother in trouble. He literally just got out last week. We literally, if you look our name up, we literally just got out of trouble last week, bro.
So let me ask you a question.
Yes, sir.
Throwing him a bag that has weed in it and telling him to run from the police, you think is going to get him in less trouble than if I just found it on my own?
Listen,
hang on, it's a yes or no?
We're dumb, bro. It's just dumb decisions out of terror, bro. We're scared, bro. You heard it in his voice.
Okay, I understand you're scared. I mean, but law-abiding people aren't scared.
Can we get like at least without for it? We didn't try to do nothing, bro. No felony. Like, please, bro. Like, it's all.
Well, the weed's a felony, so like it's 115 grams of weed.
115?
Yes.
How is it 115?
Because I just weighed it.
You put it with the bag.
Correct.
Yes, sir. It's not supposed to be with the bag.
It can't be over 20, so I bet you the bag is not 80 grams. During this
right,
both of you had possession of it, so the both of you are getting charged for it.
Oh, come on, bro. Please, I can't get charged with that. I'm gonna go, bro. I'm on probation, bro. I'm done. Bro, if you care, bro.
Yeah, he's about to get a heavy sentence. Like I said, I was like, they gotta be on probation. There's no way.
I'll screw that. Please, bro. Bro, please, if you're gonna do, like, just give me the without, please.
Without what? Because what you're looking at right now is resisting an officer.
Can I get the resistance only, bro? Please, bro.
Resisting, felony weed, and you're tampering with evidence because you're throwing weed away from me.
I'm sorry. I did not want my brother to go back to jail, bro. I don't want my brother to go to jail. That's the only reason I did the dumb shit I did, sir.
Well, you made it worse.
I understand.
They made it worse on themselves.
If you could light in that, sir, I'm gonna be.
I cannot light.
I'm gonna be in jail for 5 years over this.
Yeah, well, maybe you shouldn't have done it. Maybe you shouldn't have done it. How is it so hard to just not do a thing?
Make that decision.
Look at the baby, sir.
All right, man. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
Can I just get a hug? I'm not even gonna feel her in a minute, please. I'm not doing nothing else, bro. This is all I asked for, bro. Please, bro, please.
She want to say goodbye to him?
Please, yeah, she does. Please, I get a kiss or something, bro. I'm about to go to jail,
Say goodbye? Come here.
Please,
Yeah,
bro,
you about to
please,
go
bro,
bye-bye.
Please, bro, please. What?
He going bye-bye for a minute.
This is, bro, you know this up, bro. You know this up, bro. Kiss me, bro. Kiss me. Bro, kiss me, bro. Kiss me up, bro. What the f***, bro? That's not fair, bro. So we would have let you, what would have happened?
I probably would have just...
For next time, like, we don't know what's going on, bro.
If nothing happened, I probably just would have arrested you for just weed, and that's it. All right, thank you.
I'm sorry, though,
get out of here.
bro. I'm sorry,
5 years, man.
Stop turned intense foot chase. From the sheriff's office about this incident says, what started as a traffic stop turned intense foot chase got a serious power-up when the most legendary rideshare driver in history told the deputy, "Let's go," complete with Mario Kart in the backseat because apparently this driver stays ready for any kind of race. Mamma mia, what a save. Thanks again for the lift.
Holy crap, dude. W Police Department.
Possession of a controlled substance and resisting obstructing without violence. His brother, Michael, was charged with 2 felony counts of probation violation, felony tampering with evidence, felony possession of a controlled substance, and resisting obstructing without violence. They are innocent unless proven guilty.
Oof.
In a court of law.
Dangerous people don't always come out swinging. Sometimes they come out acting over-compliant with a soft voice like everything's fine until the second they think that you're not watching. It was actually in the passenger's eyes, their look that said whatever's in this car matters more than what happens next. That's a feeling that most cops know far too well. Now, the second the driver stepped away with the officer, the passenger isn't deciding whether to run. He already decided before the tires even stopped rolling. The line between routine and foot pursuit is awareness, and these officers were extremely on point because training always teaches you to watch hands, but experience teaches you to watch intent. Now, the best part about this video was the driver because he chose courage over comfort and actually helped catch one of these guys. That's what I call a community showing up to help police keep the community safe. To me, that's what policing at its best looks like: prepared officers, trained instincts, and citizens who refuse to just stand by.
Yo, W video. We gonna roll up out of here a little early today. We off early. Overdid my fucking videos, I guess. We rolling up out of here, man. Y'all stay safe out there, stay friendly. Thanks for watching. And we'll see you tomorrow. Also, try to put a smile on someone's face. You might change their whole day or their whole life. You never know. We rolling, boys. Peace. Let's see.
I don't ever slow up.
See y'all tomorrow.
Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet, damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life, cause I don't feel alive, and there's nothing that makes me happy. Hold my beer for a minute, I'm about to quit my job, cash in for a ticket. I'm going on a trip and I don't plan to visit. I'm gonna stay there till I feel like I'm winning, and this is just the beginning.